is 8 p.m. in London town, and we are calling out to the Teahead massive out there, those around the world representing true tea culture. It's Saturday, the 5th of May 2018, and that can mean only one thing. It's time for Mei Leaf Sessions number 8. Hello. Let us know if you can see us out there. We have been having some streaming difficulties. Every time we're like prepped 3 hours before and then suddenly technical difficulties.
And then last second, it's like no good.
So please do let us know if you can see us out there, if you can hear us. Welcome to Mei Leaf Sessions Bar. That's 8. That's 8. That's 8 in Chinese. Bar. Mei Leaf Sessions Bar. Say it.
Bar.
Welcome to Mei Leaf Sessions number 8. And let us know if you can hear us. Let us know if you can see us. Let us know where you are. Let us know what you're drinking. Welcome round to our gaff. Welcome round to London town. We've got open doors. It's celebration time. We are the most loved shop in London because of all of you out there.
Thank you guys.
And it's party time.
Amazing.
It's definitely party
time for sure.
So let's quickly do some shout outs to people.
Yes.
It looks like things are working, so you can do some shout outs. Celine.
Oh, no, I'm not good with names.
Okay, Adam Sabo, Carolyn, Kev Miner, Jeremy, Bluefully, Witty Taster, Ilka, Carly Eats Plants, Zira, Fabian. Welcome from Belgium, from Kiev, from, whoa, it's going crazy now, New York, from SoCal, from Austria. I was about to say Munku, but he's drinking Munku tea. Welcome. Maya from Sweden, Evgeny, nice to see you, Federico. All of you out there, sorry if we can't catch your names and say shout outs. We are saying hello to one and all, and we welcome you around to our place to drink some tea. Are you guys ready? Are you guys pumped? Are we gonna have some tea drunk fun? Norway, Canada, Estonia, Germany. You see how strong this Teahead team is. Hashtag Team Tea.
Team Tea,
man,
for sure.
Guys and girls, it's getting crazy out there. To be voted most loved shop in London is mad. God. We'll talk about that a bit later. Let's talk about what's happening in this show. Are you ready? So we're going to go through some news. We're going to talk about what's happening from Mei Leaf HQ. We are going to be doing a Longjing tasting. If you see me looking up, that means I'm looking at my notes, by the way. I'm not just kind of vaguely looking at a butterfly or something. So yes, we're doing Longjing tasting. A Longjing tasting, so if you've got your Longjing out, you can taste along with us. We've got some 2018 samples that we haven't tasted yet. We want to try them. After that, we are going to be doing our experimental pairing. So if you manage to get your lavender, rosemary and vanilla, then you can play along with us. We don't know what's going to happen with that. We'll see. After that, we're doing a very special tea tasting. We're breaking out one of our most special teas. We're going to be drinking that. Of course, throughout the whole show, we're going to be doing giveaways as well, as you all expect. So all of you watching live, you know the score. You're here because you're going to see us live. You can interact in the chat room, but also we know you want to win some stuff.
Of course. Everyone does.
And if you're watching on replay, then welcome. Of course. But you know, try and make it for the real. Try and make it for the real deal.
Can.
After the really special tea, which I'm not going to talk about, we're going to be doing a little game where we're doing a mystery blind tasting.
Yeah.
There's going to be an opportunity for questions and answers, so don't throw your questions at us. We're going to set aside times for questions and answers too. And as I said before, lots of giveaways. Chat room is going off. It's all looking good.
Ah, amazing.
Let us know if there's any issues technically. I'm not even going to look at that screen because it freaks me out too much. Did I cover everything? No. Yes. So, party time. You ready to celebrate?
Let's do
However, guys, it feels, no matter what, I know we've got, how many people have we got here? Let's quickly check.
Let's have a quick look.
Quick look. We have got 283 people
Booyah.
watching us already.
Thank
wow,
you.
wow, wow. So guys, I know that you're all with us, but we feel like we're missing somebody here. We feel like
we're having
need
Longjing, like
Yeah,
you
it
know?
needs to happen. You know what has to happen. We talked about it last time. I swore to you she would be on. Lucy Lou is in the house. Come join us, Lucy.
Oh my goodness. Okay, go for it.
Yeah, you guessed it. Lucy, Lucy, Lucy. She is here.
Hey.
She finally made it.
Finally, finally.
So
I was scared you were gonna banish me if I didn't.
I told
do
you,
this.
2 strikes.
2 strikes.
You were
I was
one
on
more
my third
strike. One more strike and you were out. There you go. Everyone's saying
hey
hello.
guys. So sweet.
Oh, what's happening? Oh, there's some weird stuff happening. Hold on. I need to switch the sound off here because it's disturbing me.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, that was freaky. Okay, so, hi. Lucy is here. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
Say hello to the peeps out there.
Hey peeps.
And you can get the Longjing ready. Yeah?
Okay,
So,
we'll do this.
let's just start it off. But first of all, we're going to talk news.
Yes.
Did you know that we've just won the award?
Did
Have I screamed and shouted about it enough?
Okay, I was going to try and act shocked and like, oh, this is news to me, this is great. No, I knew, and I think it's amazing, obviously. I love it.
So yes, first of all, we can't go any further but to say thank you to everyone who voted. We have been voted the most loved shop in the whole of London. We last time we won Camden, but this time we won London, and we've been having journalists coming up and speaking to us. And I've been saying that, I've been telling the same thing to them, that this is an award for you guys. This is an award for true tea. This is not, you know, we're just one representative. You guys out there, this movement, this powerful movement,
Yeah.
you know, it's happening, man. It's rolling.
It's
and
amazing.
now London has to wake up. Time Out is waking up. They're like, what? What's happening?
Yeah.
What is this?
Yeah.
What is
Tea?
this true
Loose
tea
leaf?
movement?
Wake up and smell the tea. you know?
Exactly.
Not
What it
tea
is.
bags? What is this?
Exactly.
Don, can you pass me the Longjing because they're right on your side.
Okay, we'll do it after the news. We'll do it after the news.
Okay, alright.
Okay, so thank you one and all. So obviously we're celebrating today, but also we're doing a sale online. If you go online the whole weekend up until the end of Monday, so Monday UK midnight, we're taking £20 off shipping, which means most people will get shipping for free unless you're ordering lots and lots and lots. You need to type in the code LOVELONDON, all one word, into the checkout and you'll get £20 off. So if you haven't ordered from us before, now's an opportunity to get some shipping off, and if you have, you know the score.
Okay.
Second thing I want to talk about as I look up into the sky, products out there. We've got Snow Listener came in,
Yep.
Snow listener.
Master Wu
Master was new.
came
teapots.
and left.
Yeah, literally
Yeah, they
was so
went.
fast. Like in a week or something.
In about, well, I think we've just sold the last one.
Yeah, they are beautiful.
So
those
we're
stuff.
obviously talking to Master Wu about that. We're trying to get some more made, but it took him
He was like, what?
3 months to make the last batch. So,
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
unfortunately it takes time, but that's
He's a
the way it is.
perfectionist. He's a perfectionist.
That's the way it is. So we've got that. We've also had Raw Peach come back in. Have you tried any Raw Peach?
No.
Oh, that's a good one. And we've had Golden Bud come back in. We've had a few different teas come back in to stock. And of course, we got lots of spring tea coming. We've got more teaware coming. Really interested in the teaware that's coming. So we've got a fair amount of teaware coming. All the spring teas. We've got another Pua cake coming very soon. We got Jade Star 3.
Oh
All
my
you
God.
guys have
Coming.
been coming in and asking.
Yeah, for all of you people
Jade
that are
Star.
asking, I know it has taken ages.
Yeah.
We've had issues with shipping logistics. Let's just call it that. But there was issues with printing and shipping logistics. Anyway, it's arriving. It's coming. We've got we've got so much. It's like it's crazy. Our list of incoming products is going a bit nuts. We are, you know, it's silly season.
It's happening.
We're being organized.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. All of the tea sellers out there will tell you that this is silly season, right?
Yeah,
It's
it
all
is,
about
yeah.
tasting. I've been tasting up until about 2 a.m. pretty much solid for the last week.
Yeah.
I am pretty exhausted, but I'm hyped for this. But you know, it's been hectic. It's been hectic. And if you visited the Mei Leaf shop, then you'll see that we've made changes there. So it's been hectic with that. Jade Star Wars. Jade Star Wars. We're gonna have to. We'll announce that slowly over time, so you're all prepped for it. We're not just gonna spring it on you. Don't worry. As long as you kind of following the grapevine, listening down the grapevine, you'll will know about it. Don't stress. And then when we release it.
You still have the Jade Star one?
Yeah, no, I have. Me and Jade Star have a long, complicated history. I think it's a great tea, but I don't know, like I got a bit arrogant with it. I brewed it too strong and it just got me way too strong. Like, I mean, existential crisis, no sleep.
Man,
scared me off caffeine for like 2 weeks. It like broke me a little bit. You know?
I remember the amount of times I've been trying to get you to drink Jade Star with me, and she's just like, I can't do it. I can't. Please don't force me.
No, that was the last time I've taken Jade Star. Like it was intense. It was real.
Yeah.
Never again.
So that's incoming products. What else have we got? Okay, and apart from that, you know, we've got lots of videos that we filmed in China. So we're gonna have to sit. I'm gonna have to sit down and go through all of that footage. We've got hours and hours and hours of footage, but we've managed to get some good stuff. We'll talk about the China trip in a little bit. I'll give you a few stories later on for the China trip. But yes, we managed to find some amazing teas and record some good video. Hopefully we'll be getting those online relatively quickly when I have a chance to do it. We're going to be doing some polls while we are, sorry, I need to take this off. I can hear it's rattling.
Oh,
and it's one of those things that annoys me. So this is my wedding pendant. Let's get all personal, straight up.
Straight up.
So this is a Qing Dynasty, Qing Dynasty ceramics. And instead of wedding rings, Celine and I got pendants from the same piece of ceramic that had been broken and
I mean,
whatever, mushy stuff.
We literally just saw it and fell in love with it. So it's like, okay, that'll be the wedding pendant.
Yeah, there you go. So what was I talking about?
Like
Jade
Longjing?
Star?
Oh, Jade Star.
No, China trip.
Okay.
China trip. No, we're going to do polls. Okay, so we're going to be doing polls in this one. So if you are on Twitter, I'm going to put the first poll up now. So we're doing this all live, right? So I'm going to say Mei Leaf Sessions 8.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Should we, which pet should we choose?
Ask them out there.
I mean, I could feed them all, obviously.
Which pet should we
only do
pick?
one.
You can pick a pet. Pick a pet, people.
To drink some nice Longjing. Everyone's gonna say, all of them! Give it all!
3 friends.
Free!
Okay, so the poll.
Oh my god, who's the most tea drunk? So I just got what we were doing.
Who is the most tea drunk? So that's the poll on Twitter, and theoretically, did I do this right? Go. So that's online now, people. So if you want to take part in that poll, you can go on Twitter, and hopefully that is online. If you can't see it, then let me know. But let us know. You can vote throughout. We're going to be drinking through lots of things, lots of teas, and then we will see who everyone out there thinks is the most tea drunk. I think I already know the answer to that question. Okay,
really?
So let's do Longjing.
I think
the owl wins.
The owl one.
Thanks, guys.
Wow, everyone loves the owl. Should we show the owl a little bit closer?
It's okay,
before
they can,
Should we just put them on the side?
Yeah. Well, I'll keep them
He's got an interesting expression, this owl.
Next time.
Owl with me.
And I love his little jaunty, slanted stance.
He really does. He's got a drunken look about him.
Tea drunk though.
Owl, owl, owl. Okay, everyone loves the owl. Right, so we're going to be doing polls throughout this Mei Leaf Sessions. If you're not on Twitter, don't worry, it's not a big deal. But if you are, then you can get involved in that. It's going to be technical here, but we'll try and work it out. Okay, so we are now on to Longjing tasting, right?
Indeed.
And hold up. You've already rinsed them, right? Okay, we need to.
Sorry, I wasn't sure what was,
Okay,
how
so
fast I
basically
wanted to
we've
get
got
this
2018 Longjing here. These are samples that have just come in. We are receiving samples all the time. We've got lots and lots of samples coming. As I said, we're doing a lot of tea tasting at the moment, and it's now time for us to make some selections. So if you've got your Longjing out there, then break it out and drink along with us. Longjing is one of your favorites.
I love it. I love it was Imperial Green.
Yeah, Imperial Green. Longjing, Dragon Well Green,
Yeah.
different names for it.
It's just like, it's still super light and fresh tasting, but it has this like lovely depthy. It's not just like a one level green
Yeah.
tea. It's like, it's a bit more punchy, and I really like that. But it's the freshness on the first brew like gets me every time.
So Longjing is the classic.
It smells so good.
Yeah,
classic
I know, right?
green tea,
Smell it from
right?
here.
And it has such it's so popular out there. There's
Yeah.
lots of it being produced. For those of you who don't know, it traditionally comes from Zhejiang province. So let's quickly talk about areas before we move into this, okay? So Longjing, as I said, traditionally comes from Zhejiang, and specifically the Hangzhou area. Westlake is a very famous area of Longjing production. And for many, many years, Westlake Longjing was considered to be top of the pile, best, and it is protected Longjing, so it has to be grown in Zhejiang as far as I'm aware. However, quality with Longjing is one of those things, because it's so, there's so much of it. You must have tried Longjing from other places, no?
Yeah.
Right, okay. we won't hold that against you.
I have tried it, yeah.
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 And quality in Longjing is variable.
Yeah.
However, I have to say there's quite a consistency,
Yeah.
right? Longjing is one of the most consistent things because they've really figured out how to make the process. They've worked on the cultivars. We'll talk about that in a bit. It's now less of an issue. Like the production technique is more standardized, it's
Right.
more homogenized. Everybody kind of knows how to make it.
Yeah.
And so it used to be that this Westlake area, they really knew how to make Longjing, right?
Yeah.
And of course the terroir over there was really good. Like, it was a good green tea growing area.
Right.
But now that everyone else has figured out how to make it,
Yeah.
the area of Westlake and Hangzhou has become quite urbanized.
Right.
And I'm not criticizing Westlake tea. I'm just saying that the price tag for Westlake tea is disproportionate,
Right.
generally, to the level of quality. You can get really amazing Longjing from outside those areas, and sometimes, a lot of the times, even better Longjing, and definitely a better price to quality ratio, because of the fact that they figured out how to make this tea in lots of different locations, and now really they would like to grow it in different provinces as well.
Yeah.
But it's kind of protected to Zhejiang. But you can get amazing replicas of Longjing from Anhui province. Our current one comes from Xinjiang, which is in Zhejiang, so it can still be called Longjing, but is kind of is not the famous area, although it's now become a famous area. So all I'm trying to say is the terroir is obviously really important, but the level of processing is more standardized, and therefore you can get high quality Longjing. You don't have to shop in Westlake area.
Yeah, it's like we tried from a friend of ours that had the real stuff that was from the famous
Shefeng. So Shefeng is the Lion's Peak is one of the classic places. We used to have it from them.
Yeah, but it was like it didn't blow my mind. I was a bit like, oh yeah, it's all right.
So there's the factor of that. We'll talk about the cultivars in a bit. So let's smell these. I don't know anything about these. We don't know anything. We're doing blind, as we always do with tastings. Let's have a little sniff. Have you marked any of them? Okay, so we're gonna have
I've
to
marked
keep.
it this way, like under here.
Okay, we'll keep them like that.
So
have a sniff.
I know which is which.
What do you look for in a good Longjing? What do you look for in a good Longjing? That's what I would like to ask everyone out there. Let's put the chat room up, because I'm interested. Because there are different noses and notes that people like. Just let's not mix them.
Yeah, I always look for that nutty note. Like, I don't want it to be too light. I know that really high grade Longjing is meant to be quite light, but I like a bit more punchy taste to it.
So you like,
Wait,
did you
which
say
one
you
is
like,
that?
yeah, that's that one. You say you like the nutty?
Yeah, I
Okay.
love the nutty. But it still has to taste quite fresh. Like, I don't want it to be nutty and like
Yeah.
earthy. No, it has to be zingy but has that nut note to it, isn't it?
What about you?
I like, there's something about like the first infusion or like the second infusion of a Longjing. It just, you just get that freshness in your mouth. That's what I look for. I just like the freshness, like you know?
Okay, so interesting. You talked about nutty, she talked about fresh. Okay, and this is the decision that producers have to make and also the buyers have to make, because traditionally Longjing has that real chestnut nuts notes to it, and that's what's famous. What it's famous for, those kind of more yellow note flavors, slightly toasted flavors, but real kind of chestnut notes. However, I also like it when it has a greenness about it. I want it to be green, and my feeling is that the traditional, really traditional ones, and the ones grown and produced, like you said, in the kind of top areas, tend to have more of that bias towards the nuts.
Right.
Never thought I would say that. Bias towards the nuts. Tends to be a little bit more on the nutty side. Hashtag bias for nuts. And I am with you. Like it's crucial. Like, you've got to have the nuttiness, of course. It has to be there. You need that chestnutty note. But I also think I like it when there's a freshness, and I like it when there's a greenness, and I like it when there's a floral note. So, what do you think of these? Which one is more nutty? Which one's more floral? Go.
I was thinking that this one smells the most chestnutty,
Okay.
but
That one, yeah.
That
Third,
one-
let's call it 3.
this one.
Yeah.
This one's like an in between the two. This one is probably the lightest.
Yeah, that one's quite nutty.
Yeah.
Okay, so which one? You said number 2 was...
Lightest.
Yeah, but in terms of nutty versus fresh, if you have that...
More fresh.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one.
Fresh and light,
Yeah. In between the two.
nice balance,
Yeah. And then this one, the most chestnutty.
nutty,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So there you go, the difference. In terms of looking at the leaves, do we have any fresh leaf left?
Well,
No.
I put them.
Yeah, okay. In terms of looking at the leaf,
Sorry.
can we get some?
Yeah. I think
Yeah, because I just want to show guys out there a little bit in terms of the leaf, just one of the samples,
Okay.
because there are some visuals. Okay, so which one would you go for? Just on wet leaf smell?
Maybe the in-between one.
This one.
Yeah,
Same
I like
with
the
me.
balance.
Same with me. I think that this one is the one, because I like to have a little bit of that freshness. Okay, so let's show the guys at home. So this is one of the samples. I don't know which one it is. Do you know which one it is out of these 3? Is it the middle one?
Yeah, this one. Yeah, I know which one it is.
Is it this one?
I don't know. I know just. Yes.
Okay, so this one here, take a look at it. I'm already going to make some judgments on it. Let's see if I can get this in focus, son. There you go. Okay, so what we're looking at here is you want to look for various different things. The first thing, obviously, is to look for the color. This is quite green. It doesn't have much yellowing on it, which makes me think it's heading more towards the fresh and less of the nutty. And so it's quite green. You're looking for the shape. You want it to be flat. You want it to be relatively even. This is not bad in terms of its evenness, and it's very flat. You want to see some hairs on it, some little white to yellow hairs. And this doesn't have much. You can see a little bit, but it doesn't have much. The hairs denote how early it was picked. So this doesn't look that early in terms of its picking, although it may be also to do with the cultivar. You've also looking at the surface, what the surface looks like. If it looks too burnt, so you can see little areas where it's like slightly kind of raised and it looks like it's been scorched, then you know it's been pan-fired to be more of that nutty taste. Some people consider that a good thing. Most people consider it to be a slight, you don't want too much of that. A little bit is good to give that flavor, but again, you don't want too much. Longjing is one of those teas you can take a look at the leaf and you can get a fairly good assessment of it just by looking at it. So just by looking at that, I would say, yeah, that's definitely more of a fresh green one. That doesn't look like our Longjing. It didn't have any hairs. It didn't have those kind of furry balls. If you see the furry balls, filthy minds.
So you have bias for nuts and nutty.
Great, this is going to be edited, isn't it? I can feel it's going to be edited. I'm going to say bias for nuts and furry balls. Okay, so furry like tea fluff.
Yes.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
In a ball shape, then that's usually means that it's been pan baked and it's got hairs on the leaves. And when they're doing it by hand, then they're rubbing it in a circular motion that's making these little furry fluff balls.
Yes,
was okay.
I accept.
That was fine.
Very fluff
That's
balls.
very comfortable. So
Okay.
They sound cute.
Okay, so let's taste this. Let's taste these suckers.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna brew. So we're gonna brew at what temperature?
The water is boiling.
80?
85.
85. We're gonna try and get a little bit more into this.
Other people love the balls.
People love balls.
You know?
So again, I'm not doing a good job here, people. All right, let's see if there's any notifications here. Currently, Don 41%, Celine
Are you
34%, Lucy 25%, and we haven't even drunk
We
any
haven't
tea.
even started.
So there you go.
Interesting.
All right, guys. Am I in focus? All right. So in terms of cultivar, while the water's ready.
Oh, beautiful.
So in terms of cultivar, the classic cultivar, the traditional cultivar is called the Jukong cultivar, and but that is now commonly being replaced with Longjing 43. A lot of sellers take Longjing 43. Longjing 43 is basically taking the genetics of Jukong, but has adapted them so that the leaf is more resistant to cold, so it can be grown in colder areas, and it also means that it flushes earlier. Now, for those of you who know, green tea, early spring picked green tea is always highly revered and commands a higher price. And with Longjing, it's the same thing. It's high price. If it's pre-Qingming, it's high price. Well, with the Jukong, oftentimes, they didn't get as much harvest out of the pre-Qingming.
Yeah.
Now with Longjing 43, they can, right? Okay. So it's a little bit of a marketing thing. It sprouts a bit earlier, therefore there's a lot more pre-Qingming tea, which sells at a higher price.
Right.
Win for the farmers, right? Yeah. And Longjing 43 is a really good variety. It's not like it doesn't taste good, but again, Jukong tends to be more on the nutty side. So the traditional Longjing definitely has more nuts.
Okay.
All right, color of the liquors.
I'm getting them.
Okay.
I'm doing
Much
15
lighter
seconds.
than this one.
That's
Yeah,
all right,
that's
isn't
cool. Dodgy Don, please don't make that one of my nicknames. Guys, Dodgy Don. I mean, I can handle other nicknames. I prefer to be insulted than Don.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm just going to join you up here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let us know if you can't hear us. I know I always shout, and these two are quite quiet.
What? I'm not quiet. I mean, maybe I am actually.
Okay, so can you guys hold the liquors towards the camera?
Yeah.
And I think you can visually see what we were talking about.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go. So, you ready?
Ready?
Here you go. Let's see if we can get a focus. Right, so definitely nutty one, more yellow. I would say this is actually the greenest looking.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, so
true.
colour
Weird.
isn't everything. Well, maybe it will be on taste. We'll see.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Okay.
So the cups are just by you, Don. That's all of it on that side.
Okay. Are these little ones?
Yeah.
All right, guys. Finally, we get to drink tea. I told you we got to do it in under half an hour. It's now half an hour.
Got it.
All right. So we're gonna choose number one first, right? So taste together. If you guys are drinking Longjing, cheers. Whatever you're drinking.
Cheers.
Thank you again for the votes,
Thank you.
guys.
Amazing.
Finally, we get to drink some tea. I love the fact you picked these really tiny cups because you knew that we had to like pace ourselves.
Yes, that's what I was thinking.
Totally pre-planned.
Okay.
Yeah, totally thought through.
Thoughts on this tea?
I like it.
Really nice.
Great. Full stop.
Full stop. Next one?
Next. You like it?
No, I like it. It has that freshness that I really like.
Yeah.
But it, again, it's like not like too light.
Yeah.
It's not too fly away, I guess, but like I like that freshness, the initial.
It's very fresh, but I feel like it's missing a little bit of the nutty note. Like I feel like it's just a little bit missing.
Oh, no, I love this one.
Okay, so
I can't even remember which is.
This is so yeah. This
That-
was yeah. So
okay.
it's the most green looking. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go to the next one, and then Celine, you can say what you think about this, and then we can do a comparison at the end.
Cheers.
Cheers! 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 Okay, different.
I don't get that
Yeah.
at the beginning.
Yeah.
You know?
Not,
So when
not
you
so
get it-
into that one. That one is slightly dusty tasting.
Yeah.
You know, it's not as fresh and
It's like you're going,
yeah,
like you have to blow it off a little
yeah, exactly. With, sounds really bad.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Dodgy
no,
Don.
no.
Dodgy Don.
I didn't think of that until you. Yeah.
Okay.
He's the dodgy
Oh
one.
my god.
Okay.
I'm doing like blowing off the dust in the bookshop.
Yeah. I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
It's so
I
good.
don't know. I got it.
Everyone
All right.
got it. Everyone.
Cheers. Cheers, everyone.
Cheers.
Number 3.
Okay. That's like so nutty.
Yeah.
That's
So
like
nutty.
really has that savoury taste to it.
Okay, so conclusions.
I like this one.
Okay. Celine?
I mean, I love the nutty note in that one. Like, it's instantly sweet and nutty. It's still fresh, but not as fresh as this one. It's hard because I usually look at the
another
liquor a lot, and I like the fact that this one's such a
for
green
it.
light liquor.
Yeah.
But I'm still gonna go with this one.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, so therein lies the problem for the buyer, because I know that some people prefer the nutties and some people
Nutties?
prefer the fresh. And definitely, I definitely, this one's out, right?
Yeah.
No question. That one is
out.
muted. It doesn't have enough strength. It just doesn't really do enough
Yeah.
on any department. So forget it. This one, very delicate, very light, very fresh, very spring-like, right?
Yeah.
You're getting all those spring notes.
True.
It has nuttiness. It has got the chestnut. It's got a little bit of that asparagus kind of taste. We'll talk about.
Yeah.
We'll talk
actually.
about asparagus in a little bit when we do those experimental tastings, not just
You know,
generally
it's so
talk about
interesting.
asparagus.
Like this to me, like when I first brew a Longjing, like first, second infusion, it has this. This is what I like about it. Then afterwards, third infusion, it kind of turns into the more chestnutty one, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
But I'm always chasing the first two.
Right.
Yeah.
I just those two.
That
the
first-
two,
that
yeah,
first hit.
That first hit.
Let's brew up another infusion and see how this changes.
Okay.
Celine, you're almost out of frame.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
I really like this one because this one here is interesting. It has body. It
Yeah.
has. This is very light and fresh, but it's a bit. Ooh,
Yeah.
you know, it's gone.
Yeah, definitely.
You know,
definitely
this
does
one,
go.
this one sticks around and
Bit
says,
longer.
"You just drank some tea, and you're going to
Yeah.
remember me."
Yeah.
You know.
This is like really funny to me actually because now I
Screw it
can
up.
like taste, I can appreciate the nuttiness and the savouriness of like of a Longjing tea. And I think now when I infuse it more, I'd appreciate it more. I'd be like, okay, this is
Nah,
also
yeah.
to be enjoyed.
Oh.
Like it hasn't
Oh, I
left
see.
you yet.
I see. Okay.
You know, I had this thing where I would love the first two, like that's what I would look forward to, and then the other one was just like, okay, I'm just drinking because it's green tea.
It'll be about the freshness, and make sure
Yeah.
you stay in.
Sorry.
But now I actually, you know, I can dig it too.
You can
I
live
can
with
do
it.
it.
All right, guys.
Ooh.
No, none of these are astringent, right? They're all
Actually,
very
none
nice.
of
They're,
them.
they're not astringent. They're all good quality. I mean, obviously, we're not getting the dregs. We're getting stuff that's
It's-
sent to us
yeah.
from good, reputable
Good quality.
people.
Yes. Yeah.
They're all good teas. I mean, you would not be unhappy being served it. This one a little bit muted, but you know, it still has decent flavour. It's worth giving it.
I think it said they're all A grades. A-grade Longjing, so...
Well, in tea grading, you just never look at it, basically.
Yeah, it's true.
That's why we do the blind. It's not bad, this tea.
It's not bad.
Because
it's just...
everyone writes grade A. Put it this way, if you see grade B written on a tea package, that's grade Z.
Oh my God.
Honestly, it's always grade A, grade AA, grade AAA, grade superior A, grade imperial, grade, you know, just like, you know, A is basically your
basic.
Is your basic. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you're drinking Z-list tea.
Z-list tea. Oh my God.
Nice little caffeine hit.
Yeah,
Definitely
true.
feeling that.
Yeah. So you guys, what are you drinking? Are you enjoying your Longjing out there? What do you look for in a Longjing? So type in nuts or fresh. Nuts or fresh. If you had to go down one line, what would be, because this is helpful for me as a tea buyer, you're influencing my decisions now, which would be the most important? The chestnuts or the fresh? Obviously I will try to pick a nice balance, but which would be the most important one? Come on, hit me with that. I'd be really interested to know. We're going to do one more infusion of this so that we can taste how it develops. Obviously, if we do a proper tasting, we need to taste a lot. Okay, nuts, nutty, nuts, fresh, nuts, fresh, nuts.
Butter.
Butter. Nuts, all I have is matcha. Nuts all the way, nuts. You see, Lucy, it's all about the nuts. No, there are some fresh
there's
out
some
there.
fresh.
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Thank you.
Good to see. So fresh nuts, there you go. That's what people want. Matthew, typical Matthew, isn't it? Fresh nuts.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Fresh nuts.
Fresh nuts. So that's what I've got to look for. I'm going to tell all my farmers and producers, don't send me anything else that doesn't taste like fresh nuts. But I think he's right, actually. Joking aside, green chestnuts is what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
What I don't like is when it tastes like, you know, broad beans? Those fried broad beans.
True.
Like, is it broad beans? When you go to a Spanish restaurant and they have those little fried beans.
I thought it was broad
Oh,
beans.
like the yellow one.
Crispy, fried.
Yes.
Is it broad beans? Yeah.
I think they're broad beans.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that. I love snacking on it. But when a Longjing tastes too much like that, when it's just too much of that kind of nutty, slightly cooked, fried, slightly, you know, really toasted note, then I find that it's lost something. Yeah. So it needs to have a little bit more. I'm not Dodgy Don and I'm not Doggy Don.
Doggy Don.
Nuts every day. Okay. When nuts made you nuts, you go for some fresh. Okay, that's true.
True.
Yeah.
I don't know what that meant, but we all said true.
Yeah,
I think it kind of makes sense.
Okay.
It's like when you've had too much like nuts, like you just gotta go fresh. You gotta
You gotta
clean
cut
the
it.
slate, cut it through.
Okay, fair enough.
Yes.
They understood you. Where is the spinner?
Oh, the spinner is right down here. Give me a sec.
Because I think Lucy should do the spinner and we should move to the giveaways
Okay.
while you're brewing your tea.
Oh, I mean, it's
Where's
quite
the little
hard
tea?
thing.
Oh yeah,
spin.
Lucy, you're going to be
But
good at
maybe Lucy could do the dicing.
Lucy can do the spinner.
Oh no, I didn't count.
This spinner, man.
Is that the first time you've seen the spinner?
It's like a.
It's legendary now.
It's like
the
a,
homemade spinner.
It's really
show them,
sweet,
show them
okay?
at home. Show
It's
them at
really
home.
sweet.
Celine's
It's like
homemade
a-
spinner.
It's like a bit of a biro, like a chopped off biro pen.
Hold on. Stay still, son.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That's the shiny stuff.
Lucy,
is
I'll
glue.
make you one because I know
And then-
you love it so.
And then it's wrapped up tightly wound paper, and this looks like a kind of a biro kind of pen that's been broken. It's cute.
Yeah,
It's really cute.
We're so cheap we couldn't be bothered to buy a spinner. Do you have the tea inspection tray?
No.
Always one. Didn't I tell you there'll always be one thing?
All right, it's us and you guys.
Oh my god. I'm scared. Yes, the spinner. Have you used this before?
Yes.
On.
Yes.
Yeah.
I actually thought you just
weren't
made
paying
this
attention.
today.
Oh, sorry. Focus, son.
Okay, guys, I
So,
did not
right.
count this.
Legendary
at
spinner.
all.
Okay, the
So,
legendary
I hope I
spinner.
get it.
So guys, you want some Longjing. We don't have enough to give you of this, but we've got our own Longjing. We'll send you a pack. Let's send a pack.
Ooh.
Yeah, we'll send a pack of Longjing to
That's
3
right.
different people. Guys, we're not going to do anything fancy on this one. You're just going to type in Longjing. So just type in Longjing, and when you spin it, when it stops, you need to say stop to me, and then I've got
can't
to
do
pause
it.
the chat room. It's all
And here.
complicated
Where should I
stuff.
spin it?
Do it there.
Now?
Yeah.
Okay, ready? Wait.
No, but what if... Okay, but what if I... Okay. I'm trying my best.
Okay, ready?
It's not that easy.
Go, spin. Spin it, son.
Just go hard on it. You know?
Oh my god, no!
What?
No, go on, try one more time. Try one more time.
What
Try one more
happened?
time. Try one more time. All right, go. Really go for it. Okay.
Okay,
this
stop.
is it. This is it. Ready? This is it. Go.
Okay,
Okay, yeah. Clearly, spinning is not your
sorry.
best thing. All right, here we've got.
It's not
We've got
Lucy.
County,
my
Matthew
creation.
Mitchell, Alex, Interrupted Cadence, Human
Can
Being,
do this one.
and Bluefleet. Throw the dice. Number 2, Matthew Mitchell. Matthew
Yeah.
again.
Matthew Mitchell.
Always win something. All right, do it again. We're going to do it again. I'll spin it this
Should I
time.
write it down?
Oh, I'm not. I'm worse than you. Celine, we figured out you're the only one who knows how to use this.
Yes, I know. Here,
Wow.
write the name.
Hold
I'll
on.
do it.
Hold on. And now I'm obsessed with trying to look. I'm so. There you go.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
Nice
sorry,
spin,
Lucy.
nice
I laughed
spin.
at you. That was
thank
not
you, thank
right.
you.
That was not right. Okay, so we've got Jack Zera, Pontus Present, Kai, Larson, Shauna, and look who's there, Kelvin.
Oh,
Go on,
Calvin.
throw the dice. Number 1, Jack Zera.
Ooh.
Keep them coming, guys. We're going to do one last one. This is terrible. Okay. Wow.
Oh!
Okay, you go.
There we go.
We'll do it when you do it. Do it. I love. No,
Oh
it's
my
done. It's done.
God. You guys
Confundus,
are not selling
Julian,
my
Oscar. Yeah, you definitely can't sell those. Maria, Zoltan, and Cam. There you go. Throw it. Number 5, Zoltan. All right, all of those people who won,
Zoltan.
find us on our YouTube. Send us a message confirming your address. Just give us your address. Don't say, hey, I won, what do I need to do? Just give us your address. We will send it to you. It's probably going to take about 10 days before we send it. Don't get annoyed with us,
Well
please.
done, guys.
We will send it as soon as we can. That spinner requires skill.
Skill.
You have that lovely, like...
I will never
Here's
laugh
sounds.
at you again. All right, let's taste this.
All right.
But look at that colour, though. Isn't that just perfection?
It's true. That color,
That
I mean,
colour is like...
I
the
do
liquor
agree.
of that tea is so stunning.
I do agree.
It does make me want to like it more, even though I like the taste of that one the most.
There are plenty more giveaways coming up.
All
Don't
right.
worry. If you didn't win,
There are chances left,
and there's going to be one giveaway.
Thank you.
Wow.
which is like
Wow.
Wow.
next level. I'm not gonna say more.
Lucy, you need spinning classes. That's true.
I do.
No, thoughts?
I still like it.
You still
Yeah.
like it. What about you?
Still has that freshness, but it is like getting a little bit more like heavier.
It's less high notes. It's more of the bassy notes coming through,
Okay, number
which
2.
I really like, actually.
Look,
No,
Dodgy Don is
Try
like,
this
what's
one.
this is now
No.
trending. Or so, just stop. The more I talk about it, the more it happens.
Don't
Yes.
ignore, just
just
Baiting.
Pretend it's not there.
Yeah.
we have to find a new nickname for you to cover up that one.
This is a better infusion. This one, right? It's better, but it's still not good.
I'm not into it at all. Sozzies, I'm not into it.
Okay, why not?
It just tastes so. Okay, it tastes kind of bland. That's how
Yeah,
I
it's
feel
neither
about
here
it.
nor there.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
It's not really well balanced. Like, you would think that makes it a well balanced tea, but no, I don't find it.
Okay.
It's just not. It's not quite right.
Final decisions.
Was that this one?
Yeah, that was that one.
Yeah, this one is like-
I like it.
Okay,
Fully
so
nutty.
you're the buyer for Mei Leaf. Which one would you pick?
I would still pick this one.
Obviously, you would taste more infusions and be
Yeah.
more thorough in your investigative
I
research.
would find it hard between these two, I have to say, after tasting this infusion, because now with this infusion, it's got more oomph to it. Like I'm digging it
Mhm.
for sure.
So which one would you pick?
I don't know.
You have to pick one.
I would struggle. I struggle with my gut feeling.
Okay, so you go for that. You go for that.
Yeah.
I would go for if I had to choose one. If I had to choose one, I would go for that one as well.
Really?
But I would say,
Seriously?
but I say to you, I wouldn't pick any of them.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think any of them are good enough. Personally, because this one has the really nice flavor.
Yeah.
But the finish is not.
It's not
It's not giving me that juice. It's not giving me that juicy.
That's true. This one has more.
It's just a bit flat.
Let me try this.
That has more body to
But
it.
it's true that this one you feel like it needs a bit of that freshness.
It needs this one has the sunshine in it.
Exactly.
And if this one had a bit more sun, this is like a sunset. If
Okay,
this one had a bit more brightness in it,
I like your
you need to
imagery of it.
Yeah. Here we go, renegade.
Renegade.
Renegade
What are you doing?
style.
Half? Did you do it to mine?
Not yet.
Oh look, delicious Don. There's a new one.
There you go.
Oh, delicious.
Much better.
That's good. That's good.
Thank you, whoever came up with that. Aiden, thank
Aiden.
you.
Aiden.
Or Don
Cheers.
Juan.
Now that, right, is a good combo. That's a good combo. But we
That'd be
don't
so
do
good.
blends for Longjing. We need to find the right one. So none of those, they all get across. Moving on, we're going to have to just forget those, I think.
I like how you added the option of I'm just not getting any of those.
We've got so much Longjing
True.
sitting waiting for us to taste.
True.
So we have to just keep going. But that's none of those are good enough.
Right.
Right, so now we're going to do some questions and answers.
Oh, we might as well drink a bit.
Now, on YouTube, I said post some questions. We've got some written down, and then we will go live to the chat room, and you can ask questions to us from the chat room. But first, look how organised I am.
So organised.
Just
I
like
have
this.
a piece of paper. Okay, so Yulia says, how do you react when you see friends drink tea bag teas or give you awful quality loose leaf tea as a gift? That must have happened
As
to
a
you.
gift,
Saying,
wow.
I know you love good tea, so I got you something, and they give you some really bad tea. So let's do that question first. How do you react? Lucy, you're a righteous babe, apparently.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, I thought.
That's a good one.
I don't know, like I.
So I'm here. Let's
Okay.
do role play.
Role play, okay.
So, I heard you really love tea.
Oh yeah, I do.
So I love this tea. I got it. It's this
wow.
blend of pineapple with some black tea and like caramel. It's like really really nice tea.
Oh, cool.
I know you're
Thanks,
gonna
dude.
really love that. Should we drink some?
Yeah. Yes, I would. You know, I am polite almost to a fault. Like I can't bear to hurt people's feelings. So I would drink it and I would be like, cool, like nice, man. And then maybe if we're having like a tea session, I'd bring out some of my tea. Like, hey, I have some tea here. Do you want to try some?
That's so nice.
And then like
Okay.
maybe that could like I don't know, but.
But
I mean-
you would say thank you. You would.
I would say thank you.
You would drink the tea.
Yeah.
And when you drink it, you would say you like it, even if you don't.
I'd be like, oh, it's it's interesting.
Which is basically saying I don't like it.
Oh,
What about
it's
you?
interesting. I can't.
I think it has happened to me before, and I just kind of said thank you, but I never want to try it, so I kind of say like let's do something else instead. I don't.
You know, but, okay,
You know
role
what I
play
mean?
with you, role play with you.
No.
Celine, I'm so sorry I missed your birthday, but like I got you some tea just because I know how much you like it, and I just saw this and I thought of you.
Aw.
So it's like a black tea, but it's like scented with like apricots, and it has some like almond like essence in it as well. Like it's so good. Here we go.
Thank you.
Do you want to try
Oh
some?
my god. You're right. I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no.
You
No, I
can
couldn't.
say no. You can say no.
They're just too polite, basically.
What would you do, Don?
I tend to. I used to be like you guys,
Yeah.
but now I tend to say, listen, I don't drink.
Stop. Role
Yeah.
play.
Okay.
True. It's easier to say
Yeah,
it
so-
rather
Yeah,
than
go,
actually
go,
do
yeah.
it.
Like Dawn, like congratulations on winning the best shop in London. So I just came across this tea. It's like really good. It's like me and my mum's favorite. It has that like bit of pineapple.
Let me stop you right here. I can't drink any scented tea, like because I'm obsessed with just the complexity and the deliciousness of pure tea, and like scented tea just like it throws me off. I know that people love it, you love it, but like I just can't drink scented tea.
Wow, you
So
would do
sorry.
it.
Like I think that it would find a better home with someone else.
Okay.
Funny thing is, I could actually imagine you doing that.
No, I do
That's
it.
brutal.
That
But I
is
respect
brutal.
it.
But it's like-
I respect it. But it's like
That's brave.
that takes nerves.
What do you guys
That
do?
takes
What do you
nerves.
guys
That's
do?
brave.
Are you honest or do you lie?
I do the
Your
same as
call.
Temple Goddess, but yeah.
All right, second part of this question
Okay.
that you guys can answer because you used to work and you still work at Mei Leaf. What happens when somebody says this to you, which is a very common one? Oh, I don't like tea, or just tastes like water.
Oh my god, I hear that. I heard that last week. I say this. It's not possible. I usually say, "Are you sure you've tried a lot of teas, or have you just tried one type?" And they say, "Oh, I know, I've tried like green teas and that, and it's so bitter and it's so bitter." I'm like, "Wow, there's so many different types, you know." It's like saying you don't like, I don't know, fruit juice or like.
So you basically just argue the point.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah,
I
you
can't
would
help
too,
myself.
right?
I would
because-
too. I would actually be like, my like I don't know, pusher tea is like amber gabba. I'm like, you should try this amber gabba. It's like kind of honey, and it's such a strong but gentle taste that people normally love it. And when they taste that, it's like it's kind of impossible to deny that. You know what I mean?
So you just basically force
Yeah.
force good tea down their throat.
Yeah.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh, I did that last week actually.
No, that's good.
With the green tea. I just gave them
That's
like
good.
a cup of green tea each, as like, even though they, you know, just for free. Like, just try it. And they were like, oh.
Now everyone
it's
knows
good.
if they come to Mei Leaf, they just have to say they don't like tea, and you're going to give them free tea. All right. So now questions and answers from you guys. Hit us with your questions. We will try to answer some of them. Let's go.
What are we doing? Sorry?
We're just going to answer some questions down here because I've got some others. We'll go through some of the other ones that were printed out. Let's see. Any questions out there?
That story is kind of funny.
Twinings Tea Factory on a school trip.
Oscar and
They gave
Co.
them one tea bag. Twinings only gave you one tea bag each. Oh my gosh,
Oh
that
my
is
God.
unbelievable.
I mean, I'd least give a whole box. I don't know.
Okay, Jeremy, will Jade Star 3 be in the shop?
No, most important. How's Michigan? That's the most
Michigan's
important question.
Michigan's fine.
Michigan's
I don't know where
great.
he is. He's
Michigan's like lying in the sun. At the moment, he's not. He's probably chasing mice or something.
did
Who knows?
he catch any mice recently?
He did this week. He left a nice little package
Some
when
chili.
I
Okay.
woke up.
So, I'm glad that you get up before me. Jeremy, will Jade Star 3 be in the shop within the next month? No, it's probably going to be about a month. Number
Already getting the
2,
timings.
do you source all your teas yourself? Absolutely. Number 3, when will Milan Xiang be? It should be in stock, Milan Xiang. If it's not, then it will be repackaged and we've got it in stock. So it's if it's saying out of stock on the website, just click the little reminder and it'll be back beginning of the week, I guess. Worst tea you had on your recent trip? Klaus, worst tea that we had, Celine.
On this trip.
Yeah. Worst tea.
I think.
I can't
I think it
remember.
was in a tea shop. I think we just like wandered in.
Which
Wasn't-
one?
I can't remember if it was in.
I don't really remember much bad tea. I remember some meh tea. I think.
Yeah. Oh no, that's it. We went to what should I say? The printer to check out these wrappers because
Yeah, okay,
printing.
yeah.
Anyway, and he gave us some black tea because he said, "Oh, you're English. You're like black tea," and we're like,
Yeah.
"No, we like all types." He was like, "Yeah, black tea," and then he just
Yeah.
gave us some.
Stereotypes. He knew we were British, so he pulled out some dusty old black tea.
Yeah,
It was
even
like-
mentioned the milk. We were like, no.
And this was in Munghai,
No.
right? This is in Munghai, which is like capital of poor,
Yeah.
trading. And he's like pulling out some dodgy black tea. It wasn't good black tea. Yeah,
I
that's
was like,
right.
seriously?
Gong Fu Guru, when's it back in stock? We're getting samples of the water catcher. This part should be arriving with us in a week. If they're approved, then we'll go into production, and then it'll probably take another month or
I did not know that.
6 weeks after that, probably something like that. If it's good enough. Are the charcoal stick water filters any good? Yes, we like those. Have you ever thought about working in another career? Yes, all the time. No, I've been switching careers for.
You have, yeah.
You know, started in film, went to music, did graphic design, did DJing, producing, then went to medicine, and tea, and you know. But tea is.
No, you're kind of doing back filming.
Tea is number one. Yeah, tea is number one. Yeah. Is Jade Star 3 online? No, it's not. It's going to be a while. Okay, where do I buy that cool t-shirt? You can buy it online. You can buy it from us. Just go to gifts, I think, and clothing, I think.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I saw one about
Okay, hold on. Wit tea taster. If Milan Xiang is not in stock because it's just been sold due to the shipping, I will put it on pre-order. Can we write this down?
Yeah.
I'll put it on pre-order after this session, so you can order it and you'll still get the free shipping, but it will take a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Deal? All good. How are the tea prices in Iwu right now? Insane.
Oh my gosh.
We've got videos about this. Insane.
It's insane.
All right, last one. Will you do your 6 mountain pu'er tasting set? Interesting. We are looking at doing it, but you know, the point is to try and get good teas from each area and to try and find 6 good teas that we can package together from 6 different mountains that are all like quality teas that are not ridiculously overpriced is a bit of a challenge. Okay. Are you going to buy any more Huangdan variety Tieguanyin? We're on the search. Tieguanyin samples will be winging its way over to us right now because they've just been sent to us. Are the t-shirt designs of Celine? Did you design this one?
Yeah, I did. We did it together. Okay, it was more. Okay. No, okay. Let's get this straight. The guy won. I drew that.
Did you?
Yes, I did. And then you're like, oh, let's use that and do like a Gawan Ying t-shirt with it. It's like, yeah. And then you did all the mathematical bits.
Yeah, she's probably right.
Which is.
In fact, she is right. Tea-boats are coming. I'm not avoiding questions. Tea-boats, yes, tea-boats are coming. They're part of our tea-wear import for the next round. We got some. Finally. Okay, so questions over. Let's now move on to our, what's the next step? Pairing. Okay, so let's clear these away.
Yes.
Okay, so guys, if you are taking part with us, then it's pairing time. I'm going to take this chat window away.
Different cups, right?
Yeah, let's use some different
Let's use different cups. Let's put it all down here.
But can we use the same Gongdao base?
Yeah, we can.
Because.
Well, you got 3 Gongdao bays here.
Oh, that's true. But later I need to reuse those.
Later is later.
Later.
So the teas we have here, we have got a cooked pu'er after party enchanter. We've got a Tianhong Golden Bud black tea from Yunnan province, and we have Sip Spring, one of our favorite.
Shit, did I do anything?
It's all right, don't worry. One of our favorite Tieguanyins, a little bit fresher than the Superior Iron Goddess. But really, really lovely. I like it when Tieguanyin doesn't just have those really bright magnolia flowery notes, but has that freshness. I know you do too.
Yeah, with Tieguanyin, like, I have recently had a renaissance with my love for, green oolongs.
Yeah.
Because I kind of neglect them a lot, but then recently that's what I wanted.
You wanted a green.
Yeah, that's what I wanted. I've been drinking it ever since, really.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes you just feel like a certain type of tea, you know?
Yeah.
And you just gotta go with it.
Dig it.
Digging it.
I agree. You go to green oolongs is one of those things that you return to at certain times. Okay, so let's take out our little sniffers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I find my big head is in the screen. Okay, so we've got in these little sniffers, we've got some fresh rosemary in here. We've got some dried lavender, and we have some vanilla. We've got like powdered vanilla. It's a vanilla. Is It's an extract, but it's really high quality extract. So what we want to try to do here, while these guys are in the giggle fest, I'm not even looking at the poll, but these guys are more tea drunk than I am.
Oh my goodness, I knew you were going to bring
We're trying to be neat and not neat at the same time.
Okay, so
Oh my God, so red.
the goal here is
Yeah.
to figure out which of these smells, which of these aromas, the terpenes in these, it's so pretty, look at
It's beautiful.
that. Which of these terpenes work best with each individual tea.
Okay.
Right.
Now I have some theoretical ideas, right? But it's only theory. This is practice. I have not done this myself. We're all blind on this. So what we're going to do is brew up these teas, and then we're going to taste them while sniffing. We're not infusing in it. We want to figure out the aroma first. And whenever you're doing any blending or anything like that, it's a good way to do it is to, you know, have the aromas, you know, while you're drinking. And if they work, then you might want to try and blend it. Obviously, when you blend it, then it's affecting your taste buds.
Right.
It's going to have a different interaction, but at least you'll get an idea of whether or not they work. I'm not going to talk too much about the theory until we figure out which ones work best with each other. Make sense?
Makes sense.
All right, so
Oh, what's the poll?
the 363 people watching us at the moment,
Yay!
and currently the poll is saying I'm still in the lead, but you are only 2% behind. 37% me, 35% you. You got to catch up, girl. All right, so we've got a lovely Yixing yellow clay pot here. We're going to brew the golden bud in that.
Yeah. Shall I
Show the golden
leaves?
bud, yeah, because this is
They
new
look
in stock.
so nice.
This is new in stock, so
change
when you
like
go to the website, you'll see a different picture because we haven't had a chance to change the picture yet. But this is new in stock. It's our new golden buds. Very, very, very nice. You can show them the after party.
After party enchanter.
After
I
party
love
enchanter.
this brew so much.
Our cooked puer cake, and finally sip spring.
Yeah.
There you go. All good
Oh, good in the hood.
and in focus. Cool, son.
So 90 degrees for the black tea. 99 for cooked.
You
and
know what?
oolong.
Let's just hit it. Like we can't.
Really?
Yeah,
You want me
let's
to hit it hard for
hit
the...
95 on all of them. I think
Okay,
it's
cool.
okay.
Alright.
So this is sip spring is the Xiaoqing, right? So it's slightly more fresh. So if you guys listened along, then going for a lighter and brighter green oolong is what we're after here. Right. Let's warm up the pots
Yeah.
and then get some aromas going. We've got Master Wu here, our all-star. We're using it for everything.
I love this shape. It's so lovely.
Yeah, it's beautiful,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Look
So
at that.
Master Wu is going to be brewing the... which one? After party.
After party.
Okay. So we're mixing up in this one. I really want to see how this one just develops, but I'm sure it's going to be fine. Right. Yes, we are getting more Yixing pots in. They're on their way. Again, delays in China.
Yeah.
We'll all help out.
What did you say?
We'll all help out.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
chuck it in. Smell of sip spring. Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
I love doing these sessions just because we can taste so many different types of tea in one go. You know? And I
Again,
don't
yeah,
feel
it's there, the
guilty.
freshness, but it's really, it's remarkable how different it is to Superior Iron Goddess.
Oh my god.
It's so buttery.
That
Yeah.
smells so yum.
It's like
Oh, crazy, crazy fudgy caramel deliciousness.
I haven't had Sip Spring and Golden Bud in so long. Oh,
Okay.
Is this Golden Bud? White Golden Bud, yeah.
Golden Bud. Okay, let's
Yeah.
brew them up.
The after party I do.
Let's
have
brew them up.
often.
oh my goodness.
Oh my gosh.
So I know
Okay,
that I
let's do
said in the
this.
video, try to pick a more floral tea. We didn't. We've got a more malty tea here. So, you know, but it still has floral notes to it.
Just doing a difference.
A lot of people picked Little Tongmu or something like that. Would have been a good choice. But I don't know. I felt like I wanted to experiment with this Golden Bud.
You can give that one a rinse.
Okay, so the goal here is I hope you've got your sniffers ready, and if you don't have any of this, then you know it's fine. It's going to be interesting to see what results we get out of it. I am going to set up these polls now, okay? So you can brew and taste. Is that okay, guys?
Yeah.
While I do this.
I'm gonna switch that little one. It's had enough tea for one day.
So I'm going to do tweets on which tea works best. Oh, sorry. Oh yeah, with vanilla.
Ooh,
Right.
exciting.
And we're going to say cooked
Oh, sorry.
pu'er,
Yeah.
green oolong,
So cool.
black tea.
Stunning.
And I'm going to do polls for all of them, okay? So vanilla, rosemary, and lavender. And if you guys are playing along with us, then you can obviously vote. Rosemary. Oh, I've got to do this every single time. Cooked pu'er.
Oops, I forgot the strainer.
It's alright.
It's so good.
Green oolong.
It's so lovely, that tea.
Which tea?
Just the
Golden
colour of the
bud.
golden bud.
And the smell of it is so warming, like.
It's just so yumsies.
Yeah.
So yumsies.
So yummy.
Alright,
It's
so
like shortbread
Yeah.
and caramel
Yeah, malty,
and
a little bit.
lots of silence over
slight hint of. Oh, what is that? Slight hint of what is that?
there. Okay, done. Sorry guys.
Sour prunes.
I'm with you now. Alright,
what
so
is that?
sour prunes did you say?
Yeah.
What for this?
There's like caramel shortbread and then there's like a slight sour fruit smell to it.
Yeah.
I really like.
You know when you eat a plum or a nectarine and you get to the pip
Yes.
or the kernel and you suck on that, it's got that sour thing,
Interesting.
but it's also got malt, it's also got some really slight chocolatey licorice notes.
Yeah.
Can we brew up the others?
Yeah, I'm just heating up the water.
Oh my
we
god!
don't
Like
know.
this one tastes like
Smells like?
smells like
I do that all the time.
100% prunes.
100% prunes.
Ooh.
Like
Interesting.
yeah, like those like wet prunes, like those, ones you get in like those foil
Oh,
packets,
yeah.
You know.
Yeah. That but the dark note of
The
it.
dark note.
Yeah, yeah.
The stickiness.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that sticky prune thing.
Okay. I'll pour this out.
No.
And
9,
raisins.
10.
There's fruit there,
Raisins.
definitely. Fudge fruit, rum raisin, that
Yeah.
kind of thing. Yeah?
Yeah.
Beautiful liquor. Alright, cups.
Ooh. Popsicles. Popsicles.
Okay, cupsicles. Here we go. Right, we'll start with, let's do it with the sniffer first, okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to start with rosemary, okay? So sniff that.
Oh.
All right, now you want to know, hold on to it.
I love this pour.
So should I just like taste it?
Drink and sniff and see if that works. Yeah? Now I'm going to give you lavender. This is like hardcore, you're like, oh! Senses
Okay.
going. Yeah? And then finally you get vanilla.
This is exciting.
You do yours.
Oh.
Yeah. Thank you very much.
Let us know, guys, and if you can take part in the poll, then do. Here you go.
Thank you.
So tasting, sniffing, sniffing. Oh, lovely tea. Really, really, really clean, smooth. Golden Bud was one of the first teas that I really fell in love with
No.
because of its smoothness.
Vanilla.
Vanilla.
Ooh, that's super intense. Ooh. Oh my god, that's so mad. Okay.
Okay. Do you have a favorite?
Maybe, but I kind of don't want to commit to one answer. I just
Okay.
want to do it one more time.
So you
Just a
guys,
tiny bit more.
let us know in the chat room as well if you don't have Twitter what you think.
I know.
Do you know? Can I have the
Yeah.
lavender?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
I can clearly say what I think right now.
Wait.
But I wait.
Oh yeah, so can I.
I don't know.
Should we go through all the teas first and then do it, or do you want to
yeah,
just do
let's
it?
talk about each
Let's
one.
talk about one. Okay, so black tea.
one.
Which one's your favorite?
Black tea with the vanilla is like instant
Yeah.
works. for
You?
Sure.
It was actually vanilla too.
Yeah.
I was definitely not lavender.
Yeah.
And I did the rosemary before and I was like, possibly, but then when you have the vanilla, it
Yeah.
has that dessert, the maltiness and the vanilla-ness. You can imagine it's like an ice cream or
Yes.
a drink or something.
Oh my god, yes, like a multi ice cream.
Mm.
But like the rosemary, I agree. Like
Yeah.
it reminded me instantly of Ruby Black, which is a Taiwanese black tea, but it has like those menthol notes, and it really kind of made me think of that. Whereas the lavender is like,
It's just too... They
like
just don't pair properly.
no, it's like soap and I don't know, just doesn't smell right.
Okay, so you're both saying
Vanilla.
vanilla. Okay, so let's move on to the next one
Yeah.
because I don't want to talk about it, and because then
Okay.
it's going to be process of elimination. So
Okay.
taste and sniff, people. Taste and
Thank you.
sniff. I'm just going to taste After Party by itself.
Ooh, but that's...
Oh,
I know, I always want to taste it, but oh,
Try it with
so
the
good.
vanilla.
Okay, let's see.
I'm not saying anything.
Oh, that's crazy.
After Party and vanilla. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Okay, interesting.
Interesting as well.
Can I have, what have you got there? No, I've done that one. I've done that one.
Okay. And then can I just do it with this?
Lavender.
This is entertaining, isn't it? Think of everyone watching us do this.
I know, sorry guys, this is probably very weird for you, but I hope you're all doing the same thing.
Okay.
Okay, thoughts?
This is very interesting.
You're allowed to say the same
Do you know
thing.
what?
You're allowed to say if it's vanilla. You're allowed to
When
say.
I tasted this one with the vanilla, I think it matched it more than the golden bud for some reason.
Yeah.
But it also can. I was thinking about the lavender actually really goes with it as well. But like, if I had to choose, I would say vanilla again.
Vanilla again. What about you?
Yeah, I feel very similar to Lucy. Like I kind of like the vanilla, the lavender with it, even though it's a weird mix.
Yeah.
Like it kind
It's
of
like kind of so
interesting.
wrong that's kind of right.
Yeah.
You know? It's like I kind of.
Sorry, it's
This is a bit weird, but I kind of like
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
But the vanilla is definitely
Yeah.
like an easy
Yeah.
decision
Yeah.
with that one.
Okay, so you're both saying vanilla.
Yeah.
So
Just
you said
mixing-
both vanilla for everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yes.
Okay, so you're just vanilla lovers. Right, here
Hey,
we go.
but
No,
you
no,
know.
it's good. I'm joking. Sip Spring, everyone.
Cheers.
I love about Sip Spring is you get that initial hit of a superior iron goddess. You get those honeysuckle notes,
So
but then it just drifts into this really refreshing, light, beautiful. You're like, yeah, okay. You're figuring it out.
Yeah.
like a game, like I will get this right. Okay.
Okay.
Can I smell the other one that you haven't? Oh, that's quite mad.
Okay,
Oh,
can I have the
man.
rosemary, please?
Yes, go for it.
And then I'm going to tell you about the theory. And as I said, it's just a theory. So
Okay.
this was why I wanted to test it out.
Oh man, that's hard.
Okay, decisions, Lucy?
I think the lavender really goes well with the this one. I like it with the lavender.
You like it with the lavender?
Honestly,
Yeah?
I feel like they all work with this tea
Yeah?
because with the vanilla it gives it a kind of milk oolong after smell to it. With the lavender, yeah, it works because
Yeah.
it's got the floral notes, and then the rosemary, same thing. It kind of brings out the grassy notes of it.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so you're saying...
all of them.
No, come on, you got to
You
pick
gotta
one.
pick one.
You gotta pick one. I'm gonna pick one. I'm gonna go rosemary then.
So rosemary and lavender.
Yes.
Right, okay, so let's talk about the theory here. Let's start with black tea.
Okay.
Right, let's brew up some more,
Okay.
just so that we can do this properly.
Should they?
Black tea, especially the more floral ones, and this is why I wanted to see if it worked with the chocolatey ones, and I think you are right, it doesn't work with the chocolatey ones as well. But when you get a more floral black tea, like Little Tongmu,
Yeah.
and if you guys out there have Little Tongmu, then you'll know, it's very rich in a terpene called linalool. Okay, linalool has two variations. One of them is the smell is kind of like coriander seeds, that orangey. The other type of linalool, which is our linalool, has woodsy, flowery fragrance, right? And linalool is very, very, also very rich in lavender.
Okay.
So it's about terpene matching here. I do think that this tea doesn't quite work
Right.
with the lavender because of the fact that it's more chocolatey and malty, and you both hated it, right?
Yeah.
So like I agree, and I would say same with you. I think vanilla worked best with it because of that chocolatey malty note. But it would be interesting to see what you guys out there, what experiences you had out there, whether or not when you tried the, I can't speak, whether or not when you tried the floral tea, whether or not it worked well with the lavender. I'd be very interested to know. Next up is After Party Enchanter.
Yeah.
After Party Enchanter, cooked pu'er. Cooked pu'er, just generally that tea has real fudgy notes, right? But also, this is my theory, right? Not based on nothing but stuff I've read. But in the fermentation process, if you have the right microbes, it can turn the plant matter into vanillin, which is the vanilla taste of vanilla, okay? This is a theory I've been researching a bit. They are using fermentation to create vanilla flavors.
Right.
And so I'm thinking, well, if they use it for plant matter to create, they use it with bran and stuff like that, then why wouldn't it work with tea? It might work with tea, it might not. I'm not really,
That's interesting.
I'm not an expert in this, but I found it interesting that I really find that cooked pu'ers that I really love tend to have a slight vanilla note, and I agree with you. Vanilla and that was crazy good, right?
Yeah.
Now we could try blending it, sticking it in if you want. We could do that, but my suspicion is that you're going to lose something there because then it's just going to mix it up. Just having these little aromas, having these little sniffers, I think is a really interesting way to just add a bit of spice to your tea session, right? It's like terpenes,
It's like
terpenes,
yeah.
It's like terpenes, you're just kind of supercharging the experience a little bit. Finally, green oolongs and green teas in general tend to have a compound called dimethyl sulfide. Dimethyl sulfide is the smell or aroma that we talk about when we talk about sea air.
Okay.
You know when you talk about marine smell, right?
Yeah.
That marine smell, well, you don't want it, it's not fishy.
No.
It's sea.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
And it comes from algae and it comes from, and it's apparently birds use it, that smell, to assess where to feed. So they basically smell for that dimethyl sulfide amongst other things, and they know there's going to be blooms of algae and it's going to be a rich area. So dimethyl sulfide can come from lots of vegetables, plants, and it exists in tea, especially green teas and light oolong teas. So matcha would be very rich, a lot of matcha is very rich in that dimethyl sulfide marine air. And if you have too much of it, it's an unpleasant, it's
true.
it's one of those aromas where a little bit is nice, too much is all
Exactly.
wrong,
Yeah.
right? It's not the same thing as the fishy taste of a cooked pu'er, it's that marine air, but it's also that smell that comes when you pee, when you've eaten asparagus.
Oh.
Right? Amongst others, dimethyl sulfide is part of that smell, right? And again, a lot of people find that unpleasant. I'm one of them, but imagine it toned down, which is why a lot of people talk about, there's a slight kind of asparagus taste to tea, to green teas, but a lot of times I'm thinking, you're thinking of the piss. You know this, right?
What a way to put someone off their tea.
I know.
Yeah,
That's why I
exactly.
never talk. But some people talk about cat urine smell in tea.
Yeah.
It's like weed as well. You know, there's that kind of
right.
really kind of that.
That's so like urine is such an intense smell. Like you would really have to tone it down.
Yeah, it's
like,
about,
right
and this is
down.
what's interesting about the olfactory process. Step in, because you again. Get
Oh, sorry.
Is the olfactory process is, you know, there are some scents which everybody thinks of as good, some that everyone thinks is bad, and then there are these kind of interesting, it's good if you put a little bit in,
Yeah.
but not if you have too much. Dimethyl sulfide is also something that's in gamey meats, right? So if you eat meat and you eat kind of gamey wild meats, then they have like,
bit
you
more
know, a
of
little
that.
bit more of that. And rosemary
Right.
is one of the classic things to cut down that taste, which is why rosemary and lamb works well together. It's why rosemary scallops work well together. It's why rosemary and anything that has that real kind of funk to it,
Yeah.
right? It kind of freshens it, cuts it out. So if you have matcha and you stir it, if it's a matcha which is a little bit too dimethyl sulfide, and you stir it with a little sprig of rosemary, little trick out there. So anybody, now, you know what's going to happen, right? There's going to be rosemary matcha everywhere.
If you see that, you know Don started it.
No. I definitely didn't start that. I'm sure there's plenty of people.
I've never seen that anywhere. I
Yeah.
so want to do that. I'm going to do my next matchup with the rosemary
Yeah,
twig.
have a little rosemary sprig in. This tea has a little bit, but not much dimethyl sulfide, right? If you've got a green oolong, which is really kind of quite oceanic, then it will cut it.
Right.
So there was terpene matching here, there was kind of extract matching here, and then there was cancelling out of potential things. Do you want to drink? Let's go through one more round.
Okay.
And then we'll do some giveaways, and then we are going to do questions and answers. Oh my gosh, time is flying. Let's do the giveaways now. So what we'll do is we'll give a sample of each. We'll give a sample of Sip Spring, a sample of After Party Enchanter, and a sample of Golden Bud to everybody. What you just need to write is what? Dimethyl sulfide. No, don't.
How cruel.
just write DMS. DMS. And yes, asparagus pea is genetic. Some people don't break down to make that smell. Some people
really?
do. So that's not everybody's pea smells of that
I
dimethyl
feel like someone
sulfide.
else said that. Yeah.
On the second
Okay,
brew.
so you're going to write DMS. I didn't realize because that's dimethyl sulfide. Where's the spinner?
There.
Okay,
Do you want me to
spinner.
do this spinner? Do you want me to do
DMT, Kelvin, not DMT, DMS.
this? Of course.
Do you want? Yeah, you do the spin, since you are the
Professional
spinner
spinner.
expert.
Professional spinner.
maker
Professional
of this.
spinner. Okay, DMSs are coming. Weird. DMS. All right, here we go. Hit it. Look at that.
No. Sorry.
That's good.
That
That's
was-
good.
that was
All right, we've got
good.
Maya, we've got Pauls, we've got the extract, we've got Gabrielle, we've got Kev Vine, and we've got Christian. Hit it. Number 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Kevin Weinberger, I believe your name is. Kev Wine, write to us. Keep them coming, guys. We're going to go
Yes.
for the next round. Okay, Lucy, you have to do it.
Oh no.
Prove your spin
I can do it.
capabilities. No, do it. No. Last chance. There you go. Stop. All right, we've got Daniel, we've got Ono, we've got Petra, we've got Bluefully, we've got Dane, we've got Joseph.
Oh,
Hit it.
Bluefully, didn't
Number 5
Five
again.
again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dane,
Dane.
1792. Write to us on our YouTube, message us, and we will give you those. Oh, look at
Nice,
that.
nice,
Supreme. Supreme spin.
In it.
Too long. Way too long.
I'm loving this. It doesn't happen very often.
Okay, we've got Tom, we've got Charlotte, we've got the Irish Barber, we've got T-Vangelist, we've got the Second Coming, and we've got Andrew Deeney Panda. Nice name, Andrew
Nice.
Deeney. Last one, guys. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. T-Vangelist. T-Vangelist, write to us. That's your lot. We're going to move on because it's already an hour and a half. We've
Oh
done
my
here,
god!
guys.
Crazy!
It's crazy. So we're going to do questions and answers.
Golden bud.
Next question is... what is the whole big thing about aged white teas? What is the whole big thing about aged white
Well,
teas? I'm just
okay.
looking. Have I missed anything? No. Okay. What is the whole big thing about aged white teas?
Aged
Some people
white
are going
teas.
crazy over these. Aging by Mudan's show maize. I've seen aged Baihao cake. Yes, there are aged Baihao, which is silver needle cakes. I've tried a couple from sellers that I find to be reputable, but I guess I just don't understand it. Oh, did you try ours? I love aged pu'ers. I loved your videos about Jade Star, but I wasn't able to buy any before they sold out. So what's the ideal when people are searching for with an aged white tea?
Well,
do you want to go? Or?
You go.
No, I just go for the taste. Like, I don't want something that's gonna be too light.
Let's focus on taste.
Yeah,
Forget
let's
about effect.
Yeah.
Let's focus on taste. Because I think he's talking about taste.
Right.
He's got an impression of what aged sheng and an aged shou should be like, but what about an aged white tea?
Yeah, I would say it has to have a bit of sweetness. It has like that white peony sweetness. But it has to have a little bit of woody note as well, but not too much. It's like a nice mix of bright, I feel like I'm confusing you guys. Bright but woody and sweet notes, like slightly honey or syrupy tasting.
Yeah. So, do you want to go? Since you don't drink
To be
Jade Star.
honest, I don't drink a lot of aged white
So
tea.
I'll go. All right. So the thing is this, okay? Aged white tea in general has got a very specific flavor profile. Okay, it's got that warming note. It's got that slightly honey syrupy note.
Yeah.
Yes. It's also got some freshness. And you're not alone. Whoever wrote this, Parau. You're not alone. A lot of people find that they prefer the fresh taste.
Right.
Creamy, it's that real interesting mix, right? Creamy, soft, sweet, warming, a little bit hay, grassy, lots of things, a little bit nutty.
Yeah.
For me, what I look for in an aged is to have all that, keep all that, but boost two flavor profiles. The first is a nuttiness. I want more nuts. Oh, here we go again. Okay.
Oh, you just love those nuts.
Okay, I want more nutty notes, but I also want a slightly fermented, fruity note to it, and it's that fermented, fruity note that I'm looking for.
Right.
That's what I'm going for, and that's why I don't particularly like aged silver needles.
Right.
Because I never find with aged silver needles that I get enough fruit.
No, it's
and I have to say, aged baimuduns, straight baimuduns, I find tend to be a little bit, again, lacking in that fruitiness.
Yeah.
Whereas the combo of Shomei and Baimudan, which is why that's our combo of choice for aged white teas, I think if you get the right one, and believe us, it's us taking time to find Jade Star is not because aged white teas are not out there. They are out there.
Yeah.
But to find one that hits the flavor profile is a real challenge, because it's not just about the starting material, how it's been aged and all the rest of it. There is a lot of old white tea out there which just doesn't taste that good. And so you get this kind of dusty, not particularly nice taste. It's all about whether or not it's going to have that extra element, that layered, where you get the syrupiness of a white tea, but it's almost like you've thrown in some fermented fruits into it.
Yeah.
A little bit of that slight sour, fermented, sweet note to it. And when you get that, that's when I find you also get the best effect.
Yeah.
That's going to be the one that's going to hit you. True. And if you have one where it just tastes very soft, very sweet, it's going to be a nice tea. But really, did the age matter that much? You know? Yeah. So I think that aging is about amplifying all the flavors, but adding those extra bits of nuts and fruit.
For sure. Yeah,
there you go.
You described it so well.
Yeah.
For sure.
Right, so let's answer some questions out there. You can ask some questions. While you're asking, I'll quickly do another one. I don't know how personal you're willing to get, but because I can't I think of any tea questions. How did we meet? How did you decide to start a tea shop? What hobbies, interests do you have? And do you have any pets? Okay, well, a lot of that is covered in the My Tea Story video. Check it out on YouTube. I go through pretty much all of that and how we met, but we met at work through tea. We have a pet, Mishkin is our cat. Yeah. And how did I decide to do a tea shop? That's covered in the video as well. Other hobbies and interests, plenty, right? Music is one of them.
Yeah.
But arty, lots and lots and lots.
Arty stuff.
Arty stuff. Okay. Right. Have you ever tried Ruby White? Yes, have tried it. Interesting. Didn't find one that I loved yet, so we're still on the lookout for that. Can we get a tea journey video from Celine? This has been asked many times. They want you to sit in front of the camera by yourself and tell them your story with tea. I've asked her to do it, but you know.
I can do it. It's very fast. Like I can tell you right now.
I can make a story that's very fast spin out unintentionally for half an hour, as you all know on YouTube. I don't know how that happens.
That's a skill.
I'm sure
I can't do that. Mine's 5 seconds.
Is it possible to get a tolerance of tea drunkenness? I do 3 to 5 solo sessions of mostly raw pu'er daily and it just doesn't hit me anymore. I have not noticed that, but I mean, yes, you're going to get some tolerance towards the caffeine side of it, I guess, so that would be true.
Also, people react differently to certain teas.
No, but I'm guessing he's saying is that he used to feel it more.
I used to feel it more. Oh, really? I don't know. I mean, I still get proper tea drunk, and
I think you get used to the effects, and therefore it doesn't surprise you as much. But I don't feel that the effects are actually diminished.
That's true.
Any luck on finding Iron Monk? No, not yet. We're looking. We've got some Yencha samples arriving this coming week. Iron Monk is amongst them, so we're going to check that out. Tea Journey movie, please. He wants a movie from you. If you had just one tea in your entire selection.
Movies.
Yeah, you can do a combo. Lucy and Celine's
Lucy and
tea.
movies.
Yeah, there you go.
You can have long talks.
That's good. My weekend off. If you had just one tea in your entire selection to gift someone important, what would it be? That's a good question. If you had one tea to gift somebody and you don't know anything about them, so you don't know what tea they like, right? Which tea would you give them?
I would give them. I usually give like Osmanthus oolong because it's such an easy drinker and it's
floral. But that's
floral.
like a safe. It's very safe.
Yeah, but that's what gets either that or like raw peach orchid.
Yeah, you?
Amber Gabba.
See, yeah, I would go either Amber Gabba or Milan Siang Dansong because they're just like, if you don't like those.
That's true. True. I think the only thing is with Gabbas, they are a bit more expensive. So like, I don't like if someone wants to buy what.
Nothing.
Just seeing comments there.
What did you say?
There's a lot of interest for Lucy, that's all I'm going to say. Okay, so, right, we are moving on. We are moving on. Right, so we've done our questions and answers.
I don't know why I'm pouring this.
No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so now, guys, an hour and 30 minutes in. Let's quickly take a look at the polls, shall we?
Oh,
if that's possible.
I'm scared now.
I don't know how this works, actually. Hold on, let's just see if we can do this. See what you guys are thinking out there. Right, so here we go. Which tea works best with lavender? Black tea. Told you guys. Told you.
Wait, what?
No, if you pick a fruity black tea, it can work with lavender. Which tea works best with rosemary? Green oolong. Booyah. Which works best with vanilla? It's a close one, but black tea is just winning. I can understand that as well.
Yeah.
But that's interesting. Very interesting out there. Who is the most tea drunk? Celine. 44% takeover. The takeover. Okay. Good to see that. Right. So now we're on to our big hitter. It's party time, people. I know there's so many infusions in this, but we're gonna have to clear it away because you guys out there, you want to see us step up to the next level. I know.
No wasting.
Yeah.
Where's the tea?
Oh, no.
Where's the tea?
Where's the breath?
I was about to say it. I was like, oops.
Where is the tea?
What are we doing?
LBZ, baby.
Oh, but what about our mystery teas?
That's after.
That's afterwards.
Oh, that's after.
Oh, you broke it up already?
Yeah, I've done
Can
it.
we have the cake, please?
Oh, I see.
Oh, it's too organised.
No.
All right, guys. So, this tea, I am genuinely a bit scared.
Why? Why are you scared? You sound like me.
Yeah, I'm genuinely scared.
Alrighty.
Well, tell me what your fears are.
Tell me your fears. Let me help you.
Very simple wrapper.
I like that. It's classic.
Yeah.
LBZ, baby.
Boom.
So, Lao Banjiang, we have a cake of Gushu Lao Banjiang, autumn 2017. This is going to send us over the edge. I have that suspicion.
I mean,
I tried this in China. Let me just say this. I tried this in China and I told the guy, even though it tasted amazing, I told the guy I had to stop after 3 cups.
Wait. Are you saying that this is a bit like you saying that there's a chance that I can experience what I experienced on Jade Star?
No, it's a raw pour. It's not an aged wine.
Okay.
No, don't worry about it.
It's not like crazy. I won't go like.
No.
Don't stress.
It's
don't
like
stress.
it's like
no,
a
it's all good, no, it's
Gucci,
fine.
you know,
Go
use
with
the
it.
young
Just
Gucci.
go with
chilling,
it.
I'm
Just
chilling,
go with it.
it's
Which
all
cups are
good.
we using? Same?
These ones here, no?
Oh yeah, I think I did bring some.
So La Banjang, for those of you who don't know, the king of pu'er teas, ridiculous pricing on this.
Ridiculous.
Ridiculous pricing. Let's talk pricing a little bit of La Banjang. So we went to La Banjang, we filmed in La Banjang. So you're going to see some La Banjang videos.
Oh, sure.
Arguing about which pet tea. And it is known as the king of tea. It's very well renowned for its cha chi, for its really strong energy, really strong, powerful energy. This is one that has a very physical effect most of the time. That's why people enjoy it, people drink it. It also has an amazing taste to it, but that effect is something special. It's known as the king of pu'er. Queen is Yiwu, which is much softer, which is much sweeter, much more nectary. But this is the big gun stuff. This is Gushu. Age of the tea trees, hard to estimate, but it's probably going to be the lower end, 200-ish, you know. Price of this is probably... Pricing in La Banjang has gotten crazy. I didn't find out the price of this cake. This was gifted to me by... Okay, so the story is... that we... Oh, should I say this story? Okay.
Which one?
The
Drunken
La
one?
Banjang story. No.
Ah.
Okay, look, basically, you'll see it in the video, but we made friends with the sister of the chief of La Banjang.
Oh, right, yes.
Okay, so we made really good friends with the sister of the chief of La Banjang. This was gifted by her,
really
so I
nice
didn't
girl.
ask the price,
Very nice.
but my guess is, it's a wild guess, but I'm going to guess it won't be anything under 15 to 20,000 RMB per kilo, which works out to be, say, about $2,000 a kilo. So $200 for 100 gram. This is a 200 gram cake.
Yeah.
And this is prices that we would buy it at. This is not retail prices, right?
So like.
So this is probably about $400
Oh my
this
God.
cake, something like that.
I thought it was more. I thought she said it was like a higher. I remember feeling like
As
it
I
was like
said,
so ridiculously priced.
I'm just
like,
basing it on like kind of the minimum that I would expect, right?
Right,
To
yeah.
pay. So
Yeah,
it's pricey stuff.
Yeah.
You can see the cake, of course. Sorry.
Yeah.
really bad.
Just right there and not even showing it
Yeah,
off.
here you go, guys.
Oh my goodness.
Take a look at this. La Banjang Autumn 2017. Obviously, spring would be even more expensive, but the autumn stuff is going to be pretty supreme as well. You're getting closer. Whoops. Precious leaves falling on the floor.
No! I will get them.
There you
later,
go.
Don't you worry.
So, La Banjang time. We're just going to taste this. And yes, guys, we're going to do one giveaway of this.
Yeah.
One giveaway.
That's gonna be a
okay?
lucky
We're going to do
lucky
one giveaway, but hold up. We want to taste it first. And then we're going to sit and we're going to drink this tea because we want this one to settle in. This one needs to seed. Yeah?
Needs to be
Okay,
saturated
yeah.
in it.
So let's try and do this quick because we are quite low on time.
We are low on time. But not
So
low on
quick
tea.
rinse.
Uh-huh.
Let's go. We need to move because otherwise we are going to go 3 hours on this and I
Okay, go.
can't be doing that.
Do it.
All right, so let's pour this out. It's a rushing with La Banjang.
Shots. Okay, quick squeeze.
Okay. Have a sniff. Schnifty.
Snifty.
Adam, don't worry, 20 minutes. We'll do it in 20 minutes. We'll do it in 20 minutes to give away.
Ooh, it's very
It'll be
complex.
probably a bit less than that.
Very
Crazy.
It's so hard to pinpoint the taste of
Crazy.
La Banjang. It's like
Grape stems. You know when you pick green grapes and you
Yeah.
suck on. I'm doing a lot of sucking on stems.
Like
Grape
End of
stems.
Night.
Oh wow, we're getting some of that sour. Sour. It's not gooseberry. It's not gooseberry. Something sour in it as well. Very, very, very much got that salty.
Yeah, there's definitely a salty.
Savoury note as well. Incredible.
Oh, is it got a bit of floral notes as well? It's
Kelvin,
so
I'm turning this
complex.
chat room off, man.
Wait, what?
Don's sucking nuts.
Joker. What a joker. I just
What are
want
you
to
getting?
taste. I want to taste it. Getting something else.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh, this is giving so much.
I feel like your brain
Some-
just opened up to some more tasting notes.
Open like a book.
Yeah.
Books. Leather-bound books. It's got a bit of that Monocle Boss library thing going on.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. I was thinking that it's like deep, like Monaco.
It really is like everything you want from a powerhouse tea.
Yeah.
It's got sour, it's got fruit, it's got leather, it's got varnish, it's got
minerality.
it's got a bit of sweaty skin to it.
Yeah,
It's got a bit
sweaty
of,
skin.
you
Yeah,
know, it's got
Flowers.
that funk.
A little bit.
yeah, definitely has funk.
It's definitely got the
It's
funk.
complex, man. It's got a lot going on.
Definitely sweaty skin.
Yeah.
In a good way.
In a
But
good
like
way.
in a good
super
way.
clean. Like
Yeah, it's clean sweat.
It's like
super
it's like a
high
tea with
notes.
pheromones.
yeah.
yes. Oh my gosh. Maybe that's
Super
why
aromatic.
you feel so.
That's why people
It's
go
not-
nuts over it.
Put some water on top.
Oh,
So let's really brew this up.
okay. So how long do
what are
you
we
need to do
what
it?
are we doing it in?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's
Tw-
big enough. We might need a bigger
20
bomb dab there.
seconds? How many seconds? Maybe go 20.
How strong do you want it, Lucy?
Like, you know, medium strength.
It is washed. You do know that.
Huh?
It is rinsed
I
already.
know.
Okay.
But I know how long the pour is on this, and I want to make sure we don't go crazy on it.
Okay, fair dues. I want it strong.
Okay.
Kevin would say strong.
Check out that liqueur.
Yeah, that is a nice liquor.
Beautiful liquor, golden hues, little bit
Shall
of
I bring
pink.
it?
You're going to spill it everywhere. It's precious stuff. Be careful.
Be careful.
Be very careful. There you go, guys. The King of Pu'er, La Banjang Gushu, 2017 August. Celebratory time. We break out this tea. As soon as I found out about our award, I knew that this had to be the tea that we were going to celebrate
Up
with.
to you.
Cheers, everyone. I
Cheers.
hope that you're drinking some amazing tea out there.
Wow.
It's
Minerals, straight
straight minerals.
minerals. You get
Super smooth.
even with the Yixing, very smooth,
Yeah.
very, very smooth.
Yeah. It's
Deceptive.
It is deceptive.
All I'm going to say is deceptive.
There's a lot of sweetness.
Yeah, ton of sweet.
It's like
And it's
Oh my
really
gosh.
fresh too.
really fresh. It's like icing sugar.
Oh, there's sweetness,
Yeah.
so much sweetness coming out, isn't there? Icing sugar is exactly right. It's a really simple
Yeah.
sweetness,
Yeah.
and then you're getting those minerals, and there's nothing kind of. There's just nothing unpleasant about
No,
it.
exactly.
It's just all good stuff. That little bit of sweet
Frosting,
and salty.
yeah.
It's that sweet and salty. It's like, you know, that the perfect when you have that salted, sweety,
Yeah.
you know.
But it has a
tasting
bit
that.
of a slight chestnutiness to it. It's got a slight fresh note to it. A bit like a green tea.
It's got a bit of plums as well, a bit of
And
prune
it's got a
going
bit,
on.
yeah.
Oh man,
That's gorgeous.
that is a delicious
I would do it stronger
tea.
next time. Do it stronger.
No, that was the first infusion. Just,
Oh.
you know. You say that, get ready.
Get ready.
This is like
Yeah.
don't
Get
do it.
ready.
All right. What are you guys drinking out there? It is thick. It is thick. THICC, baby. It is thick.
Oh my gosh.
And this will give us so many infusions. We're going to be drinking this through the night, this one.
Super easy drinker, man.
And I'm already, I apologize already. I know I'm being called Dodgy Don. But already I'm feeling like I need to burp.
Do it.
No.
I would
Like
quietly
you know that.
burp in.
Yeah, that quiet burp. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna belch in front of everybody. But that's one of the things that I noticed with teas that are strong. Are you feeling it?
Yeah.
So as soon as it goes down, your stomach's going, "Ho, hello." something quite manic is in me.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you feel it. And that I really notice with teas that are going to get you tea drunk, that your body starts to react from the first cup.
It's like the imagery you get from drinking this tea is just like beautiful things, like magnolias and yellow frosting on cakes and you know, a summer breeze with the
I know.
like it's just everything pleasant.
Dangerous.
You know?
Dangerous.
That
no?
description was so
Yeah,
perfect.
it is exactly that. It's all
Yeah.
sweet, nice with little bits of minerality.
Yeah.
It's just gorgeous. It's
Perfect.
so easy drinking. Such an easy drinking tea. Oh wow, that little sour fruit's coming out.
Oh my goodness.
And a little brothiness in there as well, be careful. A little brothy.
Yeah.
What kind of brothy? What do you think?
Vegetable broth.
Yeah.
Like a nice vegetable broth. Just a little bit. So it's got that greenness to it. Amazing tea. Amazing tea. I wish that we could get this in. I really wish we could.
Yeah.
I mean, getting hands on legitimate, authentic Lao Banjiang is not easy
It is
at
like
all.
vegetable broth. Yeah.
Yeah, can you get that vegetable broth?
Yeah.
Oh
Wow.
man. Oh man. Sorry, this is a moment of silence.
Oh.
The sweetness, the sweetness that comes,
Yeah, respect to the
the
king.
sweetness that comes through is incredible. It's really incredible. Wow.
Holy moly.
What doesn't it taste like? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know. When we were describing, I was like, oh yeah, it sounds like everything.
It doesn't have dimethyl sulfide.
That's true.
No oceanic.
True. And it's still super smooth. Like.
And you don't get that like poor kick, right?
Yeah.
Can we
It's like you
brew
don't
up
have
another
that,
one?
yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't get the poor kick.
Yeah,
Yes.
you know that bitterness. You
Exactly.
don't get that poor bitterness.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
I like, but it's not in here and it's just lovely.
But also, don't forget, Yixing Baby's helping that out. If
That's
we
true.
were brewing it in a Gaiwan, because I first tasted it in China, it was in Gaiwan, and it definitely had more of that
Yeah.
bitterness
Yeah.
in a really good way.
Yeah.
But you know, this has definitely softened it, smoothened it, made it really syrupy. It's such a syrupy,
Yeah.
thick sucker.
I definitely feel like more awake now.
Yeah.
Honestly, after
You
three,
like-
after three cups, after 3 cups in China, I had to stop. Because
Why did you have to stop?
Because
What
it was
happened?
late in the evening, right?
Yes.
We had been drinking the whole day,
Okay.
and I was really hungover from the night before.
Yeah.
So the night before,
That's.
we drank a lot of moonshine. Okay, I don't drink alcohol. I like to drink whiskey. I like to drink some fine spirits like whiskeys and aged rums, and you know, I drink a beer every now and again, and I like wines. I know you're a big wine. I like tasting, the tasting part, but I don't drink to get drunk. But in China, especially in Yunnan, it's one of those things, you know. You have to. And we spoke to the farmers afterwards.
Yeah.
And they said to me, no, we won't give you the good stuff if you don't get drunk with us. They actually were, it was the first time they were upfront. They said, if you don't get drunk with us, then we don't feel like the conversation is easy the next day.
Yeah.
But the conversation was not easy the next day, because the next day I was just literally like this. You're going to see some videos. Okay, so behind the scenes, for those of you watching, if you see a video, we do a video about black tea in Yunnan. Yeah, I am so hungover, like the worst I have ever been in my entire life. No joke.
Yeah, I
no
never
joke.
thought I would see this.
Like I was so hungover because I'm pretty good with tolerance with alcohol. I can handle it. I've never felt that bad, and I had to do video. So just watch out for that. You watch out for that.
Why don't you show them that little clip that you filmed?
All right, so let's tell them. Maybe I'll pull it up.
I mean, unless you want to keep it for the behind the scenes, but it's pretty funny. Like it was before the bad drunken thing happened.
So basically, the drunken thing was this: we had dinner, first night meeting these poor farmers. We've done business with them before, we've known them before, we've gotten drunk with them before. So it's like, you know, it's par for the course. They bring out this bottle of moonshine, in this giant, like, what, 10-litre bottle?
Yeah, it
right?
was big.
It was big, or
I
5
got
litre at least.
scared,
5-litre bottle, probably.
Yeah.
And they started pouring out the shots. And I remembered last time how many it took me to get drunk. So I was doing a mental calculation in my head, and I remember thinking, I drank like 7 shots, or like 7 to 10 shots, and about 10 shots, I think. And I was wasted. And I didn't want to go that far.
Yeah.
So I was like, I should do probably about 5, and I'll be good, right? So then I started drinking. I did 5, and it was only afterwards that I realized that the shot glasses were completely different. Instead of shot glasses like this, it was glasses like this.
Yeah,
and he was filling, or a bit less, and he was
less.
filling it to the top. And I don't know why, but I just didn't think, and they were like looking at me going, ha ha ha, because I was going, shrey, shrey, and just drinking and going, I know I can handle it, I've done it before.
Yeah.
And then, like, I don't really remember. I remember it was one of the worst nights of my life. And I had to wake up the next day at like, well, I didn't really go to sleep, at about 7 a.m. because he was picking us up to drive up to the mountains.
Yeah.
And you know how it feels when you're really hungover. The last thing you want to do is get in a 4-wheel drive car and go 3 hours up a mountain road. Yeah? Which is not paved. A lot of it's not paved. So it's like, you know, like, do you know what I mean? I remember at about 8 a.m. sitting there with you and saying, I can't do it.
Yeah.
You remember? Because my stomach was literally convulsing.
Yeah.
I was like, I couldn't drink water. If I had a sip of water, I would run to the toilet.
Yeah.
Like, I was convulsing. Like, I had like proper alcohol poisoning. Like, it was like hardcore. But, you know, I did it. I got in the car and I felt so bad for this 3 hours drive. And then we got to the top and we took separate cars because it was quite, you know, a lot of us. We took separate cars, and I found out that the other guy who was drinking along with me had been throwing up the entire journey up and we got to the top of the mountain and we just looked at each other and we just sat next to each other. It was a bonding moment.
Yeah, miserable.
And we were just like, you know,
Romance,
we were drinking
big
tea
time.
and it was just like, ugh. It was crazy. Anyway, and then he pulls out La Banjang. Something's falling.
I will grab it. Can
grab
you
it?
do this?
Okay. So yeah, that evening, La Banjang and a dinner which was. Well, we'll talk about the dinner afterwards. Do you want to see this video, guys?
Please show the video.
I'll quickly show.
Please.
This was just filmed on my phone. This is really embarrassing. Why am I doing this?
Oh, go on.
Anyway, all right. So, let's see. See if I can do this.
That was the happiest moment.
So this
and
is-
then
this
it
is
went
when it-
downhill from then.
Exactly. So this is when things were going well. Okay.
So can I see it?
I don't know. Let's see if you guys can see it. All right. You ready? Here we go. Guys, can you see that? I guess you can. So here we go. This was me. Let me turn the volume up a bit. This was me in the hotel room when we just arrived back. So I was still good and happy at this point. Okay, this is really
Is
weird.
the sound gonna be good?
Shui, shui. Shui, shui. Shui, shui.
I watched that video so
There you
much.
go. Right,
I love it.
get this
Shui,
back.
that's water, isn't it?
There you go. So that was me really, really drinking. The reason I'm saying shui shui is because every time they did the cheers, you had to shout shui shui. Shui shui, shui means water.
Okay.
So it's like going, we're drinking water, it's fine. You're not drinking it. So there you go. Wow.
They like it.
I was wrecked. There you go. See, only Mei Leaf Sessions live will I do stuff like that.
What did I just watch? I know, right? So good. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it.
Shui, that's your new name, Shui.
Shui shui, shui shui. So how are we feeling with this tea?
I really like it.
I'm feeling quite hot actually.
I'm hot too.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
I feel feel good. I don't know how to describe this feeling. It's like I'm really awake. I'm not worried
It's
about
like you're on the
anything.
like higher planes of Pua. Do you know what I mean? It's
yeah.
like you're in the heavenly planes. It's
Yeah.
like a
Heavenly
step.
planes.
It's a step higher than everything else. It's like everything is just like a bell almost. Everything is so clear, and you're like, oh wow, like this is.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
has
expect
it
that.
has a clear high
Clear
feeling,
high, yeah.
but also a little bit like I'm in a
Yeah.
different place now.
Yeah, I'm in a
Yes.
different
I
place.
feel like I'm in a different
Yeah.
place now.
The more
Higher
you say that, the
dimension.
more I feel like I'm elevating. This is freaking me out slightly.
No.
Okay, just
No, don't
Everything is fine.
don't pull a
Everything
whitey.
Everything is fine. Listen,
Everything is fine. Go with it.
It's just it is quite like heat inducing.
Super hot, super hot. I'm still getting that real energy, and I'm feeling it in my chest.
Yeah.
Moving into was in my stomach, moving into my chest and down my arms, and I'm starting to get kind of sweaty palms.
Yes, like a little bit balmy.
yeah,
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Yeah.
This is pretty heavyweight tea.
It is. You would like.
Let's brew some more.
Oh,
It's like the one you think.
Oh my god, that freaked me out when you started. I
One
was
more
like,
brew. One more brew. Come on.
you guys
No,
are
we
hardcore.
got at least one more brew, because then we're going to do a giveaway.
Ooh.
Oh, La Banjang giveaway. Oh my god, you guys. Whoever wins this, oh, you are lucky.
This is like it feels like I'm in the like you know what they call those saunas, like those you put some hot water on some ice and
Yeah.
you just like sweat it out. Like this to me
Yes.
feels like I
Yeah.
want this in a sauna just to like you know like the
Expensive.
ultimate.
You want to pour Lao Banjang
No.
over the hot
No,
coals?
no, drink it.
Okay.
Drink it in the
Ah.
sauna. You know you're like sweating out like. Oh my god, like I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah,
going
yeah.
through something. Like and by the end of it you feel like wow, like I've been
Imagine
through
doing
it.
Bikram yoga on this.
Yeah, you just take a sip every time you
Do
Do a
a
sun salutation.
word.
Yeah, I feel like this is like like not cleansing, but I feel like I'm doing myself some good. You know.
See, that's interesting because
Detoxing my
that's
brain.
interesting because that's how your mum felt. Remember, your
Yeah.
mum felt. We were drinking this, and then her mother was like, "I feel so calm.
Yeah, my mum was so
I feel
into
so."
it.
She was just like, "I feel
I
like I
think
could
so
just sit
awful.
here for hours," and I was going.
That's why it's a sauna tea. You know, you sit there like you
Yeah,
even more,
just
even
go with
more.
it,
Go
sweat it out.
with it. Go with it.
Wow, this is some strong tea.
But it's so smooth, guys. It's super smooth.
Super
like whoever
smooth.
wins this, you'll understand. Like, it's just like a cocktail. So easy drinking.
Wow,
That it can get you, yeah, there.
It gets you there.
It's like honey or like egg yolks and you know like that kind of thing.
Yes. I mean, I wasn't thinking egg yolk until you said egg yolk.
Yeah. Okay, Ugo's in the house, just laughing at
No
us.
way! Oh my god, Hugo!
All right, La Banjang giveaway. This is it, guys. You guys, we're going to give away one 5 gram sample. So that's, you know, it's a pretty big amount. It's going to be good for a gong fu session. We'll put a little bit more, 6 or 7 grams in there. So you get a full on one. This is the one. Adam, we're doing it now. Where's the spinner? I think Celine has to spin this one.
Okay.
Let's get the chat room up.
Woo.
All right, guys. So,
You're so. Oh no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
I'm having
this
fun.
tea will be fine.
I'm having fun.
I'm having fun too.
You guys
But
look like you're slightly
But
freaking
this is
out.
like I'm on the cusp of like.
Scaring me.
You know why I had to stop?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
I'm on the cusp of
here we
something.
go. They already figured out what to write. LPZ. I didn't even say that. Actually, you have to write. No, you have to write LPZ.
You
That's
have
fine.
to write.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so this is it. This is one chance. Go for it.
Ooh, nice spin.
Nice spin. Well spun.
Could have been
No,
longer.
that's good. Stop. All right, guys. We're going to take some time here, right? Antec. You can stop now. Sorry, you can stop. Antec. Chris W. Jeremy PMU Yogushu. I heard that burp. SV
Yeah,
Ryder.
I'm feeling it as well.
Klaus
It's
and
definitely-
Martin Hughes.
It's just a
Martin, Klaus, SV Ryder, Jeremy,
Oh,
PME
Martin.
Yogushu, Chris Antec. Are you ready? The winner is
God.
Oh wait, okay. 4.
4!
SV Ryder
Oh
93.
my gosh.
You have won some Lao Banjang. Wherever
Oh
you are
my
in the
gosh.
world, we will be sending that to you. I feel a bit bad that we're only giving one sample away, but I cannot give more. However, do we got that Huang Pian?
Yes.
I spoke like proper gangster. Do we got that?
Do we got the
We got that Huang Pian.
Oh, yeah.
So fresh,
Whoa.
fresh from the mountains.
That was risky.
We have 2017 Huang Pian from Yiwu, Gushu Huang Pian from Yiwu. You can type in Yiwu, Y-I-W-U. We're going to give 2 giveaways of some of this.
Which is
Really,
also very
really,
yummy.
really, really good Yiwu Gushu Huang Pian. So type in, what did I say? Yiwu. Type in Yiwu.
Yeah.
Y-I-W-U.
Okay.
And we're off. Go.
Go.
Why? It should have been longer.
Okay, here we go. We've got Kev Wine, Yorgi, David, Alex, Maya, and Chibot. Hit it.
Hit it.
5.
Number 5, Maya Ljungdahl. I'm guessing
Maya.
Swedish or Scandinavian. One more. Keep them coming with the Yiwu. One more.
Spin.
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to write the date.
We can watch it back. It's fine.
Okay.
Oh, stutter. Joseph, Paul, Adam, Matthew Mitchell again, Cheyenne Sweely, Jacoby Teahead. Hit it. 6. Jacoby Teahead.
Ooh.
Jacoby, I guess Jacoby. Jacoby Teahead.
Nice.
Hit us with a message. You're going to get some Yiwu. Let's have one more sip of this, and then we are going to move on to our final part of this
Finale.
show,
So it's
which
2,
is
right?
going to be the mystery tasting.
Mystery test.
Right.
Tasting.
We're
Oh my
gonna do-
god, this is a test of our
What?
taste buds.
Okay, so one more question. Mei Leaf, which tea opened your eyes to true tea? Which was the first tea that you fell in love with? First tea you fell in love with?
Maybe I was gonna say, oh man, either Imperial Green
Yeah.
or Asmantha Soolong.
Okay, Imperial Green or Asmantha Soolong?
Yeah.
You?
I'm sad, not sad to say, but like, okay, honestly, it was Milk Oolong because I
Okay.
was,
Yeah.
so shocked about it. But the second one was Imperial Green.
Yeah.
So Imperial
Yeah.
Green, Milk Oolong started, that was the artificially fragrant
Yeah.
stuff, but then you moved into the good stuff. A lot of people take that route. For me, it was Superior Iron Goddess, which is a classic for everybody. All right, questions out there? Anybody questions? I know there's lag. I'm sorry. We tried to figure out a better way to do this, but we
It's
couldn't.
like,
It seems like this is the only way. Until YouTube sorts out some better interface for like competitions, we
Yeah.
can't do anything else but this. All right, so a couple of questions, and then can you prep the
Yes.
next round
Prep.
while we're doing that? Get some
Prepping.
water going.
Oh, I need to
because
get
I'm
more
conscious
water,
of time.
guys.
All right.
okay.
So any questions out there, please let me know. Yes, we did used to have a Lao Banjang, a really good one. Bloom Buster. Loved Bloom Buster.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Really, really nice, powerful effect. But the prices now, honestly, in Lao Banjang are silly. Like, there's just no point. Like,
Yeah.
it's just amazing tea,
Yeah.
right? Amazing effects. But like,
It's a lot of money.
insane money. Do we filter water? Yes, we do. We filter it. We filter it through many different filters, and we put it through a grounder system. And we love our water, but it takes a lot of effort to get it perfect. Yes, Celine gets chachi. She's rosy-cheeked. Twitch, I know. So guys, should we move over to Twitch? I don't know. I know there's a lot of people moving over to Twitch, isn't there?
Yes.
Since
Yeah, true.
since YouTube started shutting down a lot of channels, didn't they?
Yeah.
So it's Twitch like.
Twitch is another streaming
YouTube.
channel, yeah. So
Okay, yeah.
a lot of people, I don't know,
Yeah.
potentially.
I'm not even using it yet, so.
I'm getting oily taste from a new clay teapot. Why is it?
Can you grab the compact there, please?
Shouldn't have an oily taste if it's a good quality teapot.
Is this- oh,
Which ones are we doing? Oh, you're
The
rinsing
square.
this. So I don't know. Give it a good boil it. Put it. Prepare your teapot. Put it in hot water. Boil it. Clean it, and it should be okay. I have clay pots. Can you look at them and help me find out some info on them? I get this a lot where people send me pictures of clay pots and ask me to find out information on them. It's quite it's quite a task to try and track teapots down in terms of history and authenticity. It's really quite a big task. So it's not something that we really can do. I can't speak.
No, I'm a little bit like
cross-eyed.
Yeah,
I do apologise, but you know, you can send it, and I'll send it off to some people. They might be able to find it, but don't hold too high hopes.
Yeah.
Tea stickers, yes, we've got some more tea stickers coming.
Oh my gosh.
Twitch works great for all sorts of things, not just gaming. Yeah, I know. This is what people are telling me. I do appreciate that. We may have to switch over to Twitch, or I don't know if we can do a concurrent stream. That sounds kind of confusing. Both at the same time? I don't know. Any other questions? And then we're going to move on to the next round. Can we have a promo code, Don? The promo code is Love London. Just type it into checkout. You get £20 off your shipping. So that pretty much should cover you pretty much for your shipping. That's about $28 or something like that. So that'll give you shipping for free pretty much, unless you order a lot of tea. Yeah, that's your promo code. That's on for the whole of this weekend up until Monday night. Bell, pepper and beef, Twitch or YouTube. I'll be here either way. Nice. Thank you very much.
In it.
Right, here we go. Yes, Love London is the code. Right, next up, we are doing our final bit here, and this is mystery tasting. Yeah. So we don't know. So each of us has selected a tea in these guy ones, which we have then taped up so nobody can cheat. And genuinely, we don't know.
Yeah,
we do not know what are in these. So I've selected one. This is mine. It says D. And these guys are going to do the blind tasting. Yeah, and then we're going to do blind tasting for Celine's and etc. And you guys at home can play along too. We're going to show you the leaves. We can't see the leaves. Anybody who's doing the blind tasting here can't see the leaves, but you can see the leaves. And we're going to do another Twitter poll, or should we forget it?
We can.
You can just use the chat room. Just use the chat room. Yeah.
The only thing is that I can't remember which in terms of my one.
Well, it says here L.
Oh yeah.
You see, so we're going to start with yours. Let's start with yours. Okay. Yeah. So. So be quick, yeah. Okay. So rinse and then be relatively quick, because we have to close our eyes. And you guys at home, you guys can guess as well, but we can't look at the chat room because then we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so when we taste like that, and we just have to like knee-jerk reaction, go for it. Okay. And whoever gets it wrong has to forfeit. Where is it?
Oh gosh.
It's back. Squirty tea. The squirty tea is back. You have to drink some squirty tea. Nice.
So I'm going to show the tea, I'm going to brew it, and you guys are going to close your eyes. Is that right?
Yeah, you're going to show the tea once we've closed our eyes, right? I'm going to put chat room up. I'm going to make sure we're in focus.
Oh, should I take that further?
No.
So so I can put it back into focus.
You can do that. Okay, ready, Lucy?
Okay.
Eyes shut, no peeking. And then be quite quick.
Okay, I'm trying. Okay, so this is my tea, guys. Yeah.
And Lucy, we can talk about it, right?
Okay. There we
go. We have to plump with one answer. You get one answer and I get one answer.
Guess the tea.
Right?
Okay.
And so this one.
Okay, so brew it up. Give it a really quick rinse, but not long.
Okay.
What if we all pick the same tea?
I know, that's what I was thinking.
That would be really interesting. Yeah. That would be really interesting.
That'd be creepy.
I'm feeling totally too wasted to do this right now.
I know, I've got sellotape on my hand. I can't get it off.
It's definitely like a higher dimensional tea.
Did you make sure that you've refocused?
Yes. I think so.
Yeah, totally like other dimensional, but higher.
LBZ, baby. LBZ is extra dimensional.
The LBZ dimension.
I don't think this is going to be very easy, guys. I went for quite a difficult one.
It's like if it was so I'm not looking, I promise, I have my eyes closed. If it was, you know those kaleidoscopes? If it was a kaleidoscope pattern, it will be like yellows and light greens and whites and golds, you know?
Ooh.
That's what I feel like.
You're proper tripping, aren't you?
It would be like this, like it would be like, you know, a spring meadow coloured of kaleidoscopes.
I just touched my
It's back.
It's back. I don't know if...
Okay, anyway, I've done the tea, so
Okay.
you can now drink.
So I can't still open my eyes.
You
You can't. Okay, ready?
No, wait. Okay. I've hit it. Oh, sorry. Here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
Yeah, no
Knee-jerk
idea.
reaction?
No idea what it is.
It's a hard one. Not
Okay.
gonna lie.
Okay, I think it's like light. I think it's probably like
You really did a dodgy, didn't you? Okay. Okay.
maybe like a really light green tea.
You said go hard. So
I know, I like it. I like the hardness of it.
Maybe no. I don't know.
I don't know where to put this. I'm
Okay.
kind of...
Here, let me hold it. Do you want me to give you another
Nah.
brew? Oh my gosh. You already know.
No, give me another one.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure. Well, it's between two. It's between two.
Wait,
I
I
don't
don't do
really
some more. Hang on, guys.
Squirty tea is coming your way, Lucy.
No, wait, I'm gonna guess, but like,
Okay.
can I have a tiny bit more?
Yeah, 1 sec. I'm bringing
Oh no,
strong.
forget it. Okay, Lucy, you're gonna have to guess. Come on, we don't have time for this.
I would say, can I open my eyes now?
Wait, I've got more tea here. I got more
I
tea.
would say either like,
Here, taste it. Here.
I can't really believe this.
Okay, come on. You're gonna have to
so
guess.
stressy.
Okay, like a yellow tea, maybe? No. Like a green
Oh,
tea.
you made me snort tea up my nose. That's ruined my whole tea tasting.
This is so weird, I don't know what it is.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I'm gonna guess.
What are you guessing, Don?
Well,
Okay, no, you don't say. It's not. I know it's not fair. Okay.
Go.
I'm gonna say it's a light, very light green tea, and I would say like maybe, but it's kind of perfumey as well. Like, you know, it has that like, oh gosh.
You have to say something, otherwise.
What's the one? It's not Cloud Lake. What's the other light tea? The light green tea.
Jade Sword?
Naked Spring.
Naked Spring.
Yeah, like maybe Naked Spring.
You're
Green
gonna go
Coil?
for Naked Spring.
Or
Green Coil, are you thinking?
yeah, just Naked Spring.
Okay. I'm going for Black Fruit Punch. It's either Black Fruit Punch or it's duck shit. But
Oh, I wouldn't even think
it's
to
either
do
duck shit
that.
or Black Fruit Punch, in my opinion. What is it?
It's Blackfoot Punch.
Yes!
I can't believe
You
you
know
got
that's
it.
so crazy. I was
Okay.
gonna pick that one.
What?
I bought it. It's in my bag. I
What?
just didn't pick it.
Oh my
That's
god!
so weird.
Wes, that's so
Imagine if like I did pick that one. We both did.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
Oh, sweating.
Lucy.
Oh
no!
I didn't think it was gonna be happen like that. Okay.
I'll do it as a shot so you don't have to.
Oh, that's not nice.
Why?
Or at least make it dilute.
Do you want me to dilute it? I know Lucy wants it as
Okay.
a
So can I just take a
down.
sip? I
Yeah,
don't
just
have to
take a
do all of
sip.
it.
Just take a
You have to
sip.
no, you have to drink all of it. How is it?
Kind of tastes like nothing.
Okay,
Okay,
good.
yeah,
Well, there's a
good.
good forfeit then.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, Lucy, ready?
Oh,
You're gonna have to show.
Okay, so
show
can you
the
just
people.
show me when I like focus
Just
it?
bring
like,
it there and just
Press
push
it
it
on
on the
there,
screen
and
and
when I
then
come
come
out,
back
press
with it.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's go. But try and be quick because
Okay.
we're gonna take ages
I
otherwise.
promise.
Okay. Oh,
No
sorry, I
stress.
want to do that. Okay, ready? Go.
This is exciting.
So show the leaves,
Okay.
and then you can rinse, and then
Sure,
blah, blah, blah.
sure.
I know. Give me the sellotape.
Okay, guys. So this is my tea. Can you? If I just go like that. No.
If you push the
Yeah,
screen,
there we go. So that's my tea. You can see that. If you can guess what it is, that's great. I hope I'm trying to make it hard for these guys.
Okay.
Okay, and then
And
we focus
refocus.
back on us. No, wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so.
Hit it.
Oh, sorry. I'll move out of the way because I know
No, it's
it's not
okay.
easy to grab the.
So I'm gonna rinse this.
Man, that LBZ is.
I'm so
Kicking.
hot right now. Like I'm sweating.
I don't even know what I'm doing. I can't even like brew the tea properly. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that.
I'm trying to smell it.
Okay. You can't.
You can't smell it. And guys at home, you can take your
You
guesses.
are so gonna get this.
Well, I hope so. I don't want to drink that squirt.
I can't believe you got Blackfoot Punch. I'm so like amazed by
That's
that.
amazing.
That's
okay.
mad. That's such a hard one.
Okay, so how many seconds should I brew it for?
I don't know the tea.
Oh.
Well, I was
If
going to
it's
pat
a
you on the back,
green-
but I don't know whether your back is. So
If it's a green, do about 15 seconds. Do about 15 seconds.
Alright, well,
though.
Yeah, brew it quite strong.
I feel like that's okay.
Yeah. Go with the flow.
I'm actually quite nervous.
Oh, I'm nervous.
Okay, and then, so I will... Oh no.
What?
Nothing, it's fine.
The
I
cups.
just have to like do this one thing.
Oh yeah, you want to rinse the cups.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
The things we do in front of 300 people.
I don't feel like that's stable right now. Okay, so 1, 2. Okay, so there we go, Celine.
Thank you.
And there we go, done.
Thank you very much. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
I like it a lot.
Oh, you like it a lot.
I like it a lot.
Okay.
It's so yummy.
You did a good job though. You
It's
picked a
so
tea
yummy.
which is going to be more of the challenging. Celine?
I'm gonna guess Naked Spring.
So am I. Is it Jade Sword?
No.
It's Naked Spring, right?
No.
What?
I love my choice.
It's not Naked Spring.
No, it's Diamond Peak.
Oh!
Oh no! Oh, that's why I said you did a good choice. That's why I said you did a good choice because it's that.
Oh, now that you said it, yeah.
Oh no!
Damn. Oh, we
no.
failed.
What
Sorry,
is that
guys.
floating in it?
Doesn't matter, drink it.
You're leaving the floaty bit to me.
Well, I'm not going to drink it. You don't have to drink it either. Damn, Diamond Peak.
Ew. What is that?
Forever
thing
etched
called?
in my mind. Okay, my go. So, you guys,
Okay.
is there enough water here? Yes, there is.
Oh, I don't like this. No, I
That's
don't like
nasty,
this.
nasty stuff. There's a bit of like fluff
Mold
on there.
or something
It's
like
mold.
that.
All right. Okay. So here we go. Shutting the eyeballs.
Oh no, I don't want to eat. I don't want to have any more food.
Shutting the eyeballs. Shutting the eyeballs.
Sorry.
Shutting the eyeballs, please. Oops.
I need to get this right because I don't want to drink that squirty stuff anymore.
Okay. So guys, here we go. This is the tea that I have picked. Oops. Make your guesses. Take your guesses. Here we go.
Oh, I can't believe that. I really love
It's the
It's
squirt.
quite interesting that it's quite similar to Naked Spring though.
It is. Isn't it
Right.
funny that we both thought of it because
Yeah.
it does have that fresh thing.
Yeah, it's
It
like
does.
that bamboo fresh
Delicious.
thing. Delicious.
Delightful.
Delightful.
Okay, hold on. I just need to wash your cups. Guesses, anybody? Yeah, pretty good guessing going on in the chat room. Oh, you didn't drink your tea.
Oh, wait.
It's alright, I've done it.
Oh.
Such a lovely tea.
Honestly, like, I need to go to the toilet.
Okay,
Just
well, you
hold it on. You can
Okay, I
do
can
it.
do this.
Okay, okay.
We're nearly there. We're nearly there.
It's a lot of tea, guys. You know?
You can look at the colour of the liquor, people. See if that influences your opinion.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I gotta get this
Ready,
right.
Celine? Hand
Yes.
out. For you.
Thank you.
Lucy. Pour toi.
Thank you.
Allez.
Cheers. Oh man, I feel like I know it, but then I'm worried I'm
wait.
gonna go wrong again.
All right.
Okay.
Is it going to be a squirty or are you going to go for it now?
Okay.
Oh, damn.
Okay. Can I go for it now?
Go for it, girl.
Like River High, or something.
A river high or something. Don't look.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, it's covered up.
Yeah.
Um,
River High. River High.
River high you're going for. Okay.
and I'm hesitating between Midnight Sun and Frozen Summit.
Oh wait.
No. Too late.
I'm gonna say Frozen Summit.
Rude.
Okay. Answer is
Can I read it?
Frozen Summit. Congratulations. You get to drink that little fluff.
Yeah, watch out for that weird thing.
So it was Frozen Summit. Yeah, watch out for the
It
little
looks
floating.
moldy.
It is
It
moldy.
does.
Okay, so we had Diamond Peak, Black Fruit Punch, and Frozen Summit. It's always fun to do a blind tasting. You can do this at home, kids. Do this at home yourself. It's a really nice thing to do. Let's do a giveaway of these 3. So we'll give samplers of these 3 teas. Are you ready? What you need to do is type in squirt.
Oh my god, guys, I'm like very tea drunk right now. like very tea drunk right now.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so type in squirt and we will, I'm with you.
Spin the
Lucy.
wheel.
Wait for it, wait for it.
Yeah, poor me. Look.
Poor Lucy.
Aww.
All right,
So
here we
much
go.
love, guys.
So this, there's still 300 people watching us. I cannot get over that. Okay, so squirts are coming in. That's really didn't sound right again.
Ready? Should I do it?
Sorry, I
Go,
shouldn't
go.
have said that, but
Stop, can you stop saying that? It's just gonna stick.
Done.
Gotcha.
Okay, we've got Mason, we've got Jan, we've got Femke, we've got Skovson, we've got Daniel, we've got Oswaswasmiwela. When you okay, whatever. You know who you are.
What?
Number 1, Mason. Keep them
Mason.
coming, guys. Squirt, spin it.
Where's the spinny?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Doing
Nice,
it.
man.
that,
She's
just
so
like
good
that.
at that. I can't believe it. Wow, is it still going?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't do it that much next time.
Okay, done.
Okay, so we've got Paul's Plauderkasten, Antek, Pandy, Lesse Lotte, the Zoizera, Christine Woodard.
Withered. 5.
The Zoizera.
There's always there.
Okay, one more squirt. One more squirt.
That's my brain right now.
There you go. You got. Oh, I love it. Someone got like banned from writing squirt, squirt, squirt. YouTubers like, that might be pornographic. Charlotte, Kentucky, Kaig90C. YouTube may ban you, but we don't.
Nuh-uh.
Paul, Ballant, and Bluefully. Come on, Bluefully's been got so many times. Roll a 6 for him. There you go! Bluefully! There you go. You see, you have the energy, Bluefully.
There we go.
So there you go, Bluefully. You get your samples sent to you. Again, be patient with us. Usually it takes a week or so before we get our brains into gear, check all the messages. We like to get all of the messages in and then do it, so it will take a little bit of time. We will not forget you, I promise. Okay.
Wait, should we like see the poll thing?
Okay, let's do the poll. Yeah,
Oh,
let's
yes.
do the poll. That's true. Okay, so here we go. Who is the most drunk? Oh, let me just refresh it, just in case it's changed. Celine is still winning.
I love that I'm actually at 24%. I really respect that you know, that I've just like maintained myself.
You're the picture of
Wait,
of,
that means that.
But inside I'm
44% Celine, 32% me,
man.
24% Lucy.
Yeah.
Let's just quickly go through those pairings again. Still the same, right? Black tea, green oolong, and again 45-52 black tea cooked pure, which is interesting. It shows you that there may be some validity to the science regarding them terpenes. All right, do you want to keep drinking? We're going to do one more questions and answer, and then we are going to leave you good folks alone. And we have got plenty of. I really wish we had more people around.
I know, so
You know?
much tea. I'm like, which one should we go for now?
Yeah.
Should we go back to La Banjang or?
Yeah, let's go back to La Banjang.
Why not?
Why
Let's
not?
do it. Come on, go out with a bang.
Yeah, man.
Even though I love some of these teas.
Yeah, I was kind of in between La Banjang and the Diamond Peak.
Yeah, we
It's
can
like-
maybe cold brew the Diamond
But I
Peak.
can't find the kettle.
Oh,
It's
that's because it's
disappeared.
with me.
Oh, thank you.
All right, guys. Any other questions? We'll answer one more question here on the piece of papier,
Papier?
on the parchment. With storage of tea, what is the best way to store each type of tea? Oh, that's a big question. I'm planning a series on storage. We're going to do like a whole load of stuff on storage. That is a hard question to answer in a short period of time, especially how I'm feeling right now. Which tea leaves are the best for use in cooking? I like to eat like green tea, especially like gyokuros. We talked about that, the brothier ones. Obviously, scented teas like jasmines and oolongs are good for infusing because they bring out that flavour. Black teas work quite well with more smoky foods. There's a whole load. Any we should stay away from, just don't eat anything that you don't know is really high grade and may have been sprayed. Jeremy, any chance of some Mei Leaf HRs? We are on the search for HR. We have tasted a lot of HR. My opinion on HR is this. They're all, well, a lot of them are pretty good. But not a lot of them are super special.
Right.
And so why add it if it's not super special?
Yeah.
Which type of tea would you recommend pre-workout?
It's like Extreme Seeker.
Oh,
It's,
nice.
Yeah, it's my go-to.
Definitely like a gushu.
Yeah,
right?
a
Like
gushu.
So
Like,
goose shoes, I think that's too hardcore because I think I would sweat too much. I think a green tea, simple green tea would be what I would go for. Finally, Marianne Fleur, hello.
Hello.
Thank you for all of your texts and messages and
Much
posts. We
appreciated.
really appreciate them. Love your work.
Just,
I asked a while ago regarding Yabao. Okay, the Yabao purple bud, whether or not there's a sustainability issue. So when we were in China, we did ask the farmers about sustainability with Yabao. The only, first of all, they said that there's no major issue with it. There is, you have to be respectful of the trees because Yabao is very early winter to spring pickings, whereby you're picking part of the bud which is going to become branches and stems, and so you're really kind of cropping the tree. So you've got to be respectful of it. You can't do too much. One issue that they said is that for a lot of the time, in order to really stimulate that growth, some farmers will put down some natural fertilizers like potassium, so no artificial stuff, but like they'll put minerals down and stuff like that, and that can sometimes cause problems with insects, and so they're always a bit cautious. So there's a caution there where they have to they feel that they want to add a bit more into the soil, but if they do too much, then it will pull in insects, and therefore some farmers may end up spraying, right, to control it. So there's a balance that has to be reached. So it's about finding, again, good suppliers that reach that balance well. So that was interesting. When we spoke to our Yabao producers, they were saying that there are some things that need to be watched out, but that's the same in all tea. Whenever you dig deeper, there's always like little intricacies. So there you go. Any other questions out there? Do you work with other artists for Mei Leaf merchandise? We are always on the search. We haven't really, found anyone apart from one girl who has done some amazing artwork. True. She's not a girl, she's a woman, sorry. One woman who's done some amazing artwork, and she's going to be featured on one of the stickers that we're printing. And maybe we'll use her work for something else. Good. Incredible work. So we've got one artist that we're working with, but apart from that, we're open to offers, and we're always happy to
You're running out. You look scared. You suddenly lost your train of thought.
I was like,
when you saw
oh no,
that.
more. So yes, we're happy to stimulate that kind of artistic approach, and anybody who wants to send us stuff, feel free.
Yeah.
Okay, so Amber Gabba is out of stock as well. Yes, I'm afraid that is out of stock. We are getting more in. Okay, here we go. Will you sell the water catchers for the Gong Fu Guru version 1? Yes, if we get some in, it will be the same size, I think. I'll have to double check that. All right, guys.
Go.
Thank you.
So, it is now 2.5 hours. That's usually when we say ciao.
For now.
Charles, thanks guys for, it's my first Mei Leaf Live, and you've all been so fun. And so I want to say thank you too. I was really scared. I was really nervous before I came on, but it's been really fun.
What did you think was the worst that could happen?
I don't know. I thought I'd say something, or I don't know anything and everything.
All I have to say to you is, don't watch it back. No, I've never. I've done that once, and I've just gone like, oh no.
What, with a Mei Leaf Live?
Yeah, and I've been like, oh no, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I don't want.
Okay, I'll I'll
just
leave it out.
let
in
it
the
go.
universe,
Let it go to the ether. And just, yeah,
Okay.
Into
blow
the
it off.
universe.
Blow it away. Okay.
God.
Dodgy Don.
you said it.
Jeez. God. This tea.
Man, this tea. Okay, let's do one more brew, right?
Okay.
Let's hit it super, super hard
Okay.
and leave it for like a minute.
Oh my gosh.
And don't fill it up to the top. Stop
Okay.
there. Let's just, our last minute, we've got to do the last hurrah, right?
Yeah. Last hurrah.
And again, a massive thank you to everybody who voted. Really,
You guys rock.
Yes.
Like that would not have been possible without you guys for sure.
no,
like
it's
London.
in London,
In
yeah.
London.
Yeah.
It was so funny because like we get, we've been having like local newspaper and, you know, people writing to us saying, you know, can you tell us what it means and all the rest of it. But there's always this kind of slight incredulity about it. It's like, you won best shop? I'm like, yeah, what?
So what?
And?
Tea. Yeah.
What? Selfridges, Harrods? Like, what are you talking about? It's like, you know, they're like, suddenly they're like, oh, people really love tea that much?
Yeah.
And you're like, hell
You're like,
yeah.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So funny. It's good.
Yeah.
Wow, this tea.
Is this still brewing? Oh, nice.
That was slightly like.
Because
It wasn't good, but it wasn't necessarily
Because I
bad.
know we're gonna sign off. We're gonna sign off in a couple of minutes, so it's like, you know.
And you're going to be left with.
I can
How
go.
are you guys gonna sleep? We're not.
We're not sleeping. We're not
That's
sleeping. The
the
party
short
is just
answer.
starting. It's only 10:30.
Yes. And it's a Saturday.
It's a Saturday, although you're working tomorrow,
Yeah.
and I'm coming to work tomorrow to meet
That's
some
true.
people. So, but you know, it's cool.
It'll be
It's
fine.
okay.
Well, hit
It's good.
another pour in the morning and
All right.
lie off.
Let's see what this tea is doing. Oops, sorry.
I love that. Someone wrote, my superior iron goddess is busting my guy one. And
Yeah.
the language like, yeah.
It's like lifting the lid. It's like, all right, last cuppa before we drink. You know, pick your kids up.
In it.
All right, guys and girls,
There.
people.
People.
We love you all
Cheers.
out there.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for all of your support.
And for hanging out with us here live
Ooh.
on a Saturday night.
We will be obviously watching along
Friday night.
any posts on Instagram or Twitter for probably once we switch off. So if you want to come and say hi, we'll be there.
So good when it's done
Yeah.
strong.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like not bitter at all. It's just super smooth and creamy and just yummy.
Delicious. Delicious.
It
All right,
reminds
I'm
me
gonna pull
of
up.
you. Okay, I'll stop.
Yeah, stop now.
Okay.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
All right, so yes, we are signing off. To each and every one of you, this has been Lucy.
Hey!
No, you meant to say bye.
Oh, bye! Bye, guys.
You're coming back, right?
Yes, yes.
You're doing
I let you
that.
say it on camera.
Yeah. Verbal contract.
It's happening.
Yes, yes, yes.
Verbal contract on YouTube for perpetuity. Okay, say goodbye.
Ah, bye guys. Thank you so much. Hope you have a great day or night, whichever. And thank you again. For sure. And your turn, Don.
And finally, for me, tea drunk, man.
Tea drunk.
Team Tea, we love you all.
Team Tea.
Take good care of yourselves. Stay safe. Stay tea high. And we will see you at the next Mei Leaf Sessions.
Yeah. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.